But that's how you get deeds, is you got to step it up a little bit. I mean, that's that's just the way it's done. But we're gonna find a couple in here before this breaks through. Let's take that down and let's get our ripping on. All right, let's get a little ripping in. I guess we'll start with blasters. That just makes good sense. All right. Good luck. Holla at me. I don't remember how to do this. I forgot. No, all squads are pinned at the bottom. What do you mean? There's a bunch of deeds in there. Are you kidding me? Don't you fib me. I don't understand what that means, Bills. Is that a country song I've never heard of? All right, good luck. Huh? What? Oh, I typed in the wrong number. I got you. Thank you. I got you. I was like, what is he talking about? My bad. My bad. Hang on. It'll update in a second. My bad. There you go. Now it's right. My bad, man. I was like, what is he talking about? 6,000. All right, so since that was messed up here, take another screenshot because that break number wasn't right. That way you're not like, what? And you're going back to 8 months in time or whatever it is. All right, good luck. We got Tez Johnson to start it out, and Murray and Smith. And yes, all cards ship, even the base. Woody, don't get blocked on a Tuesday. I can make that happen. Michael Williams, Jordan Watkins, Reed, and Achan. Travis Hunter, Travion for the Pats, Crosby, and Chancellor. Don't do that to yourself on a Monday. I mean, come on, bro. I mean, come on, bruh. Tuesday special? I sure can. Is that what you would like? Shamar Stewart, Matthew Golden, Stafford, and Thomas Jr. It's supposed to be 64-19 gravy. Tesla, John Elway, Garcia, and St. Brown. The break pin at the bottom of your screen is 64-20. The break we're ripping right now is 64-19. Unless that's not right either. But it should be. Good morning, Carolyn. Yeah, that's right. 64-20's next. And there's 7,000 teams left. Nick Eamon-Wari, Christian Kirk, Williams, and Schultz. Abdul Qadir. Hey, look, it's Jackson Dart. Woodson, Stroud, and Suggs. What up, Mayberry? Mertz, Tez Johnson, Brunell, and J.K. Dobbins. That's right, Dustin. They've had a couple days off. Gordon, Watkins, Rice, and Komet. Just chilling, bro. Just chilling. Walter Nolan, Bo Jackson. Davis and Charles. Give us a little deed. Can we get a blue glitter or something? Oh, they gave us the auto. Tyler Warren, look at this. I hope a Steelers fan got this. Chris Boswell on the auto. Rob C., I hope you're a Steelers fan because that's not terrible. Maybe Lurple, you never know. Charbonnet and Groupie. Hunter, Kurt Warner, Hall, and McCarthy. All right, let's get into that Topps Chrome Mega, see if we can find a deed in there. Right quick like. What you got in there? Oh, you got some cards? Empty box. Knowing Kobe will probably be doing it at night, Texas. I don't even know if it's here yet. Simmons, Coleman, Esiason, Kevin Winston, Abdul Carter, and a Kyler Murray. You got Taylor and Reichert, Peyton Manning, Braylon Allen, Tyleek Williams, and there's Mr. Jake Bates himself. Is it kicker day? That's right, Jay Anderson. Spread the word. The people need to know. Dustin, that's cool. You good, dog. You good, dog. You good play. Allen, Moore, Chiefs, Kelsey, Tate Ratledge, Revel Jr., and Devin Witherspoon. Was he numbered? Why you look different, Devin? What's up with that? What's up with that? Good morning, Stella. Lawrence, Mahomes, backwards, it's Chris Boswell Day. Josh Allen, Tesla, and Stephon Diggs. What up, War Dog? Good morning, everybody. Welcome on in. It's Tuesday morning. We're getting a little ripping in. There's only 7,422 teams left in that next break. We're rolling. Oh, we're rolling. Henry, Mixon, Jackson Dart Silver. I'm pretty sure we take those. AJ Terrell and Scattaboo. Happy Chris Boswell Day. Pierce, Barkley, Xavier Worthy, Abdul Carter, Higgins, and CJ Stroud. Good morning, Jorilla Farilla. Oh, Chris Boswell he don't play no games now. That boy nasty him. Yeah, that boy nasty him. All right. After this, all we got's hobby. All we got's hobby. Jettas, Franklin, Bowers, Braden Smith, Jalen Walker, and Fulaga. All right, retail. Appreciate you hanging out with us there for a little bit. Good to see you again. But now we got to get on to the hobbies. Oh, and the next break, it's all hobbies. There ain't no blasters. There ain't no megas. Just deeds. What up, Gil? Nada. All right. Here we go. Good morning, Beer Toe. Oh, it's hobby time now. Marvin Harrison, Tua, Malik Neighbors, Will Anderson is out of 275 for the Texans. Texans are rolling, bro. Tet and Mason Taylor. Hope you're all having a good start to your Tuesday morning. We're just getting things kicked off here, you guys. This was a little bit more of a value break to get our day started, and then we're getting into some hobbies. I mean, I don't know what else to do. I don't know any other way. Okay. Wilson, Mayfield, Samuel, Kyron Williams. Ooh, a little RJ Harvey auto to start our day out. Broncos, Joseph, you're on the board. That's out of 7.5.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Makuba. What up, another golf? Stroud, Nix, Judy, Riley Leonard on the refractor, Jaden Daniels refractor. We'll take both of those, and Tez Johnson. Oh, well, wherever there's D's to be had, we'll find them. Oh, we'll find them, all right. Don't you worry about that. Bosa, Evans, Brian Thomas Jr., Tez Johnson, Travis Hunter, and Woody Marks. St. Brown, Pickens, Prescott, Hamilton, Quinshawn, and Tyleek. Oil of Olay, BM. Oil of Olay. No. Penix Jr., Williams, Gonzalez, Shamar Stewart out of 299, Puka, and Jaden Blue. We got Breece Hall and Christian McCaffrey, Bucky Irving, Michael Penix on the refractor, Matt Stafford, and Princely for the Fins. We got our RPA here. Scary Terry, Justin Jefferson, Nico Collins, Trey Amos, and then the RJ Harvey box. Out of 149, Broncos double up, RJ Harvey style. All right, RJ Harvey, you going with your bad self, bro. That's two. That's two RJ Harveys. And Will Johnson, all in one box. Just one box, that's all it took. Patty Surtain, CeeDee Lamb, Bryce Young, Jalen Hurts is out of 350 going to Jeef, Xavier Worthy, and Will Campbell. The Hurtster, Jalen Hurts. Jahmyr Gibbs, Rome Odunze, Hubbard, Lambjack, Will Howard, and Cam Ward. You owe us a deed. You owe us a deed, Resurgence. Lad McConkey, Drake May, Brock Bowers out of 199, Herbie, and Jalen Lane. All we want's a moderate deed. Can we have a moderate deed, please? Darius Slayton, Devontae Smith, Campbell for the Eagles out of 100, Kyle Hamilton, Devin Achane, and Kelvin Banks Jr. Is that it, Dustin? That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. We should be able to rip that by the winter. That's good. That's a good pace. Here, let me get this out of the way here. I got a little bit of base here, okay, folks? Sometimes you got to get the base about your face, all right? Let's do Topps Chrome Black, and we'll end with Resurgence. Y'all stop trying to see what the encased card is. Stop it. I said stop. Brandon Ayuk. We got Jordan James and Egbuka. Oh, boy. Might as well start it out quick. Kyle McCord out of 150. Oh, already? A true deed already. First break. Hey, Chris, let's add this to the PC, bro. Nocturnal, Christian McCaffrey, a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Yep, we like those. And Brock Purdy. What'd you see? What'd you see, Charles? What did you see? Huh? Did you know that a super short print was going to get pulled? Yeah, no kidding. Brandon Ayuk, James Purdy. Yeah, it was the Niners pack, wasn't it, SJ? Lad McConkey, Shuck, Jaden Higgins, Kyler Murray out of 99 for the Cardinals, Baker Mayfield, and Travis Kelce. Okay. Oh, I got another button too. You want you look. Hey, stop talking so much. Don't be talking so much trash. Yeah, back off me. All right, let's see what our encased card is. Good luck. There's a 95% chance it's a Niner. It is not. It is Dylan Gabriel for the Browns out of 299 going to Art. Good morning, Jess, our local Packers fan. All right, one Resurgence left. Speak now or forever hold your peace, because that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got nothing else. I don't have nothing else for you. All right, this is the last box in the break. All right, fine. You're just going to get a bunch more RJ Harveys. Joseph's going to walk away with everything. Yeah, no, you're right, Lauren. They do show up a lot. Well, they had a ton of rookies. That's the problem. They had an absolute ton of rookies last year. Got a few this year, too. We got Mike Evans and Brock Bowers, Brian Thomas Jr., Devontae Smith, Refractor. Eagles have done well. CJ Stroud and Jalen Royals. RPA. St. Brown, Pickens, Prescott, Woody Marks. We got a Colt this time. It is Tyler Warren on the RPA. Not too bad, CA. We'll take that. And Kenneth Grant. Love's like, I want the deediest deed of all. I don't want a moderate deed. I want a true deed. I don't want one of these fake deeds. I want a real, true deed. Kyle Hamilton, Penix, Williams, Tetaroa out of 75. Somebody said, look, there he is. Marvin Harrison Jr. and Darius Alexander. See, sometimes when you ask, they show up. Yes, they did. It just happened. What do you mean? Yes, it did. It just happened. Right here in front of everybody, live on a Tuesday morning. You saw it. You saw it. No, I don't know. I don't know why all this base is over here. Hey, y'all need to wake up. All right, that worked. That definitely woke somebody up. Tucker Kraft, Trevor Lawrence, Derwin James, Alvin Kamara, Xavier Worthy, and Dylan Gabriel. Uh-oh, Cody. Uh-oh, we're in the home stretch now, Cody. We still got an auto to go. Hurts, Kittle, Pollard, Dexter Lawrence for the Giants out of 299, Jordan Love, and Nick Scorton. The Scortons are showing up this morning. Fabian, you didn't know. You had your volume down. It wouldn't have been that detrimental. I was just giving you a hard time. I do that sometimes, every once in a while. Smith, Mahomes, Bo Nix on the Voltaic out of 425, Darius Slayton, Flowers, and Xavier Watts. Good morning, Duncan. No, we had a little bit of a snafu technology-wise this morning. It wouldn't let me load the teams into the shop. And then when it did, it loaded every team in there twice. So that's fun. Christian Gonzalez, Breece Hall, Christian McCaffrey, Devontae, out of 399. That looks cool. Justin Herbert and Caleb Johnson. I know these are out of 399, but I don't care. Cool's cool. That would catch my eye, and did. Bucky Irving, Terry McLaurin, Justin Jefferson, Bosa, Auto, Deed, alert, Tet Deed, alert, Tet, on-card Auto.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
It is a Boswell Auto out of a blaster. And Nick Emanwari. Nico, Sertan, Lamb, Tyleek, CJ Stroud on the refractor, and Gunnar Helm. Moochie, it just means it's a good card. That's all it means. Gibbs, Odunzi, Hubbard. Think of it this way. You ever heard the phrase a good deed? If you've ever heard that phrase, you should be able to put the two together. Banks Jr., Mahomes, and Brooks. Lambjack, Taylor, McConkey, Jacob May, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, and Shadir. Slayton, Smith, Bosa, Malachi Moore out of 125, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, and Jaden Higgins. The Patriots done left you. They didn't left you high and dry there, bro. They weren't very nice to you, were they? Titans either. Okay, let me do this recap. That was our value break of the morning. We've stepped it up in the next one. It's all hobby boxes. There's no blaster. There's no mega. It's all hobbies. So there in tail should be more deeds. Love. What's the back end of your name? I got you, love. Don't worry. I got you. Worry not. Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody that missed, put it in the chat. Come on. Come on. It's your time to shine. This is your moment. Come on. Come on now. Don't hold back. Let that, if you got hate in your heart, let it out. Oh, there he is. I was like, where's Tet? All right. Recap. Cardinals 2 weeks ago didn't get anything. Oh, man. Malachi Moore, Dexter Lawrence, Shuck, Campbell out of 100, Leonard, McCord out of 150, Daniels, Will Anderson out of 275, Abdul Carter, CJ Stroud, Travion Henderson, Woody Marks, Jalen Hurts out of 350, Josh Allen, Stewart out of 299. Hey, that's a Bill, isn't it? Doesn't he play for the Bills? Peyton Manning for the Broncos, John Elway, Devontae Smith out of 399, and Bo Nix out of 425. We got Tetaroa McMillan out of 75, Kyler Murray out of 99, Bowers out of 199, Dart, the good old Chris Boswell auto. You also had Dart, Tyler Warren RPA, Dylan Gabriel out of 299, RJ Harvey out of 149, RJ Harvey out of 75. We had the Nocturnal super short print for the Niners. Oh, that'll make you, whoa. Oh. And a Tetaroa McMillan on card auto for the Panthers. Hey, I happened to see a couple of deeds in there. Did you? Did you see that? What is that? There's deeds in there? Hold on. There's deeds? Interesting. Look, I don't even know where to start here. We won't start with that. Let's start with the Topps Chrome Black. That just feels copacetic. And then we should do maybe this and this. And maybe that and that. All right, that looks good to me. Good luck, everybody. Second break of the morning is about to commence. Third break of the morning is in the shop. All right. Good luck. Uh-oh, Super Bowl bound Panthers. Watch it now, dog. Dalton Jaramillo says, check your DMs, Clayton. Yeah. How about that? I already saw you looking, Dustin. Nice try. We got, good morning, Lego. Bosa, Judkins, Matthew Golden, and Abdul Carter out of 99, James Cook, and Marvin Harrison Jr. Well, your Giants are on the board. Giants have made it on the board. Why? What's going on here? Hold on. Oh, they're the wrong ones. They're the wrong ones. Okay, I'll grab some more here in a minute. That's what it is. I was like, why is that happening? I didn't even know we had those. I'll have to grab some different ones here in a minute. Yeah, dog. The question is, what's the best country song ever? C.D. Lamb, C.J. Stroud, Jalen Lane, Will Johnson, Drake May out of 150, and Puka. I said the dance, Cheyenne. That's what I said. I said the dance. That's my answer. And it was somebody else's answer too, but I'm taking it. I'm keeping it for myself. Sorry. All right, good luck. Is it going the right way? It is going the right way. Good luck. Ooh, little Jonathan Taylor action out of 50 for the Colts. Hey, Lace, we take those. Hello, Darling by Conway Twitty. Cheyenne, you're old soul, aren't you? I can tell. Don't know, not everybody would even know that song, much less pick it. All right, we're one box in. And we ain't done yet. No, we just started. No, it's 3 Resurgence Hobbies and 2 Cosmic pinned at the bottom of your screen. That's right. It's not a mirage. It's not a mirage at all. It's nastiness. I'm sorry that it's that way. It's just that way. And tattooed on her shoulder. My goodness. You know what? All right, so this is what I'm gonna ask you guys. Have you? This song's been stuck in my head since yesterday because I was watching the movie and I heard it again. Have you heard? Well, good morning. Have you heard Peaches by Jack Black in the Super Mario movie? That song's stuck in my head right now. I see you, Carter. McKinney, Garrett, Bosa, Lambjack out of 250. Drake May and Jalen Lane. It's stuck in my head, Lauren. It won't go away. It won't go away. What's up, Enzo? It's stuck. I can't make it go away. It is. It's Jacob. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? There's nothing I can do. I'm stuck with it. There's no going back. James, Kamara, Hertz, Kittle, Neighbors, and Tyleek Williams. Peaches, 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 peaches. You're doomed, Aries. Sorry, my bad. Pollard, Smith, Mahomes, Revel Jr. out of 125, Matthew Stafford, Refractor, and Jaden Blue. Phil? I don't think so. Gibbs, Odunze, Hubbard, Swift, Caleb Williams, and Princely. Oh, something's chilling in here. Dalton, if it has, I haven't. If it's been pulled, I'm not aware of it. It could be. I haven't seen it. Hey, Phil. Good morning. Brian Thomas Jr., St. Brown, Pickens, Waddle on the refractor. Well, there you go, Clayton. There it is. Clayton's on the board. Clayton is on the board. I repeat, Clayton is on the board. I'm doing good, Landon. How are you doing? Good morning, Sean.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Glad to hear it, Landon. Prescott, Hamilton, Penix, Tommy for the Raiders, Worthy, and Tez Johnson. Yeah, he's got a little, what is he, 32-bit now, Bills? It looks like. He looks like he's 32-bit to me. Williams, Gonzalez, Hall, McCaffrey, Tyler Shuck, and Trey Amos. Sooner or later, we'll have the PS2 version. Dalton, there's no such thing as case hits and tops. That's only a Panini thing. Robinson, Burrow, Terrence Ferguson out of 75, James Cook, Nico, and Kelvin Banks. What up, Hugh Moore? Good morning. Hendrickson, Tucker Kraft, Trevor Lawrence, Gunnar Helm on the refractor, Loveland, and Woody Marks. Yeah, Topps does everything as short print or super short print. It's all about pack odds. Bosa, Evans, Bowers, Ladd McConkey out of 375, Cam Ward, and Mason Taylor. It's RPA time. Lambjack, Jonathan Taylor, Ladd McConkey, Trey Harris. Our RPA is a Niner. It is Jordan James for San Fran and Will Johnson. The Niners been showing up this morning. Niners came out to play. Drake May, Slayton, Smith, a voltaic Jackson Dart. This is going to be numbered. Out of 199. And Christian McCaffrey with Will Campbell. Well, there's you a Jackson Dart. He showed up. He's actually in the break. And there's 4 hobbies left. Not too bad. All right, let's get this base up out my way real quick. You go here. You go here. Resurgence does have blasters, Carter. It sure does. And megas. I think from what I've seen, the megas look a little bit better than the blasters. I don't just a bird. I don't use any of those apps, so I wouldn't know which direction to send you in. I just go to E to the Bay and look them up on there. Smith, Starks, McCord, Tyler Warren out of 150, Williams, and Njoku. I wouldn't say that user because every box has their own set limits, so it doesn't really matter. That's not a determining factor. Ayuk, Burra, Ewers, Genty, Trey McBride out of 299, and Chase. Okay. I can't tell if it's going the right. Well, it looks like it's going the right way. We're going to find out. Good luck. Trey McBride for the Cardinals. Hey, Cardinals, we want that. Tay-Talk. We definitely want that. Empty.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Yeah, we're getting good cards right now. I can confirm that. Yeah, we're getting good cards right now. Don't stop now. That's all I can say is don't stop now. We're gonna get into the Cosmic, and then we'll have a signature jumbo and a Resurgence to end it with. The next break's got two of these and 3 Resurgence hobbies in it. That equals 5 hobby boxes. It's also monetarily easier to get into than this one was. And my gut feeling is that that's going to be a nasty break. It's just my gut feeling. We'll find out when we open it. But we got Danny Dimes and Chris Olave, Josh Allen out of 199, and a Teddy Buchanan. Okay. We also have Derwin James Jr., Drake May, Lamb Jack, and Jalen Walker. I have not, Robert. Not yet, anyways. Did Mister? I don't think he did. Neighbors, Goddard, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, and Josiah Stewart. I'm newer to breaks. When ripping multiple boxes, how do you know which card you would get out of the team? Steven, that's the whole point. How long have you been collecting cards? It's no different than when you go to buy a pack. You go to buy a pack, it doesn't mean that Josh Allen is going to be in there in that pack. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't know. This is just, a break is just an easier way to get into multiple expensive boxes is what it is, without having to go out and buy one. Darnold, Pollard, Derwin James Jr., and Travion Henderson. I did, AJ. I sure did. Crosby, Achane Jr., Barkley, and Scadaboo. Cook, Swift, Tyreek Hill, and Ashton Genty. Then you get those cards, Steven. Like if you got the Bills and I pulled 14 Josh Allen cards, you'd get 14 Josh Allen cards. Hill, Fields, Stafford, and Leonard. If I pulled no Josh Allen cards, you'd get no Josh Allen cards. Even though you had the Bills, because there was no Josh Allen cards. That's how it works. You got it. Metcalf, Hurts, Genty, and RJ Harvey. What KY just said is true too. Look at the checklist. That helps a lot to give you an idea of what you're actually going after. Especially if you're a PC person and you're going after one team, you kind of want to know who's in it. Kyle Pitts and Shooter Sanders. David, I hope he is. I mean, I'm not going to take anything away from Bijan. He's a good player. I think I like Gibbs better, but I'm biased. He's my player. Dowdle, Jackson, Genty, and Quinshawn. I think he's a little bit better, personally. This is what I do know about Gibbs. if he gets out in space, whoever the team is that he's playing against is doomed. All teams, all 31 teams are doomed if he gets out in space. He gone, bye-bye. He gone, bye-bye. Knicks, Jacobs, Jonas Sanker out of 150, and Ingram Dawkins. Mr. James. Judy, Williams, Gibbs, and Sanker. Speak of the devil. I'm not exactly sure. I know there's plenty of good teams left in that shop. I know that. Ooh, not bad there, KY. Nice. Pitts, Love, Stephon Diggs, and Makuba. And that's one of the ones where it almost wants to be a white hole. It almost wants to be a refractor. It's weird, man. It's weird. Because I don't know. I think they're supposed to be white holes and that it just didn't happen. That's what I think. I think it just didn't make it. I don't think it made it there. Something happened in the printing process. McCarthy, Lawrence, we're getting some more of that, KY. It just hasn't gotten here yet. Young and McMillan and Nick, and we'll be ripping it again. It just hadn't gotten here yet. Purdy, Lawrence, T. Higgins on the nucleus, and Cam Wood. It should be. Yeah, it is. It's down there. Surtain, Prescott, Nakua, and Monunga. Bryce Young, Trey Benson, Joe Burrow, and a Nick Scorton. Ooh. James, I don't dislike, I don't know. My answer should probably be the Packers, but I feel like I want to beat the Bears more because I'm just used to the Packers always beating me. So it's just like that's mentally in here. It's not going away. It's like, all right, they're probably going to win. The Bears, I feel like, hey, come on now. Come on now. Get that W. That's how I feel. Achan, Johnson, Surtain, and Starks. Williams, Irvin, Higgins, and Noel. Anthony, I got to pick a team that I feel like I can win against. The Packers aren't it. McLaurin, Stroud, Lamb, and Omari and Hampton. Well, I think that was our almost white hole box because it didn't print out properly. It was Stephon Diggs. Let's get into signature, and then we got a resurgence left right now. Right here, right now, this very instant. Y'all, I know, Mayberry. I'm talking more up to this point. How about that? Yes, the Bears are a lot better than they typically are. Yes, they are. Empty. But I'm used to us being kind of in the same. Well, actually, I can't even say that. The Lions were always the worst team. But it always felt like we had a chance, at least with teams like the Bears. I don't know. Vikings always have seemed to have a good defense my whole life. So I don't like I don't remember the Vikings with a bad defense ever. So it's kind of hard to, but you know, Bears and Lions kind of been a little similar here since I've been watching football. Jettas, Hall, Irvin, Bryant. We have a T-Law out of 150. Our auto looks like it might be somebody throwing a football. It is Brady Cook for the Jets, Lamb Jack, Drake May, Campbell, and Hassani. No jib. I don't know. At this point, I don't know if we ever will. I hope. I just don't know if it's going to happen. I really don't know if it's going to happen. Because we're past due. We're already past due. Mr. Goodbar, they're my Lions too. Okay? All right? I'm not going to imagine that I didn't live my whole life watching bad football. It's been a lot of fun these last 3 years. But it doesn't knock out the 30 prior. Rogers, Odunze, Penix, Sampson, Maxwell Harrison out of 250. Browns, Mason Graham out of 25. That's a sharp looking card there, M. Her. I know you'd rather it be a giant, but hey, it's there. Sarah, my question of the day is, what's the best country song ever in the history of ever? What is it? What does it be? Luke Lachey, brother of Nick, George Kittle, Birch, and Tyler Booker. Amon-Ra, Tony Pollard, Njoku, Michael Williams, Luther Burden the third on the auto. That auto wasn't in the normal spot, but okay, we'll take it. Bears, you're on the board. Fabian, you're on the board. Jonah for the Dolphins, Jamar Chase, Paramount Pairings, Falcons, Alexander, and Taylor. A lot of Johnny Cash people in here. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Butterfly Kisses by Bob Carlisle. Jordan Love, Tyreek Hill, Ricky Pearsall, Barron, Prescorn out of 275, and for the Jaguars, Grant, Travis Hunter on the auto. We also had Landon Jackson, a shattered Shadur for the Brownies. There you go, her. Nick Nash and Luke Lachey. It's your love just does something to me. All right. And we got one resurgence left. Good luck. Oh, let me take care of old boy here. All right. So be it. Send a shock right through me. Can't get enough. Now I got a new song. Now Peaches isn't stuck in my head anymore. It's Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. Thanks. All right, finale, empty. And then all I got for you is what's left in that shop right now. 5 hobby boxes. It's 3 of these and 2 cosmic in that next break. This ain't my first rodeo. Jackson, Taylor, McConkey, Tet out of a 275, Aaron Rodgers, and a Barrett Chiata. It is. It is a Luther Burden. I don't think it's on card NPC. Here, let me double check. It's not, but it is Luther Burden auto. That is correct. Confirmed. Not yet, Jacob. Maybe today. Maybe today. I got a nice baseball break for us this afternoon though, even without tribute. May Slayton, Egbuka out of 99, Caleb Williams Refractor, Garrett Wilson, and Tate Ratledge. Trill, this is a break. This isn't open the packs and then sell them individually. This is a break. Smith, Bosa, Evans, Travis Hunter Refractor, Genty, and Kaiser. You know, Jacob, that's a good question. I'll have to ask Mrs. about that. I'm not sure. But as soon as I saw it in there, we were opening it. Not Troubadour, KY, stop it. Williams, Gonzalez, Hall, London, Patrick Mahomes, and Alfred Collins. Uh-oh, here it is. The RPA is here. It's in my hands. I've got it right here. You ready? McCaffrey, Irving, McLaurin, Quinn Ewers, Bucks, Egbuka on the RPA. This one's not numbered, but we're going to take it. Yep, we're taking it. And who got him this time? Another. And another one.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
I like a lot of George Strait, too. You're not alone. And Ja'Cory Krosky, Merritt. Not Joe Diffie. Oh, man, we're going way back. And I like my women just a little on the... Nope, stopping right there. Justin Jefferson, Collins, Surtain, Justin Herbert out of 225, Olave, and Benjamin Morrison. Mahomes, Gibbs, Odunze, Hubbard, Nix, Walter Nolan. That's a good one, Mr. James. Bowers, Thomas Jr., St. Brown, Pickens, Tet, and Ollie Gordon. Should have another auto, right? Or am I tripping? Prescott, Hamilton, Penix, Michael Pittman Jr. out of 425, Bo Nix, Refractor, and Malachi Moore. Anything Keith Whitley? Oh, I see you, Tim. Don't take the girl. That's a good one too, Tabs. Mayfield, Samuel, Stroud, Stutzman, Derrick Henry on the refractor, and Rebel Jr. And the Cowboys. Good morning, Llama. Lamb, Young, Harrison, Riley Leonard out of 250, Justin Jefferson, and Tyler Warren. I did, Jake. I did. I sure did. Thanks for asking. Mr. Hat. Dingle, that's not the first time I've heard that, but I'm unique. My name's Primo. There is no voice like this one. It's just this one. There may be some similar, but it's only this one. Good luck finding another. Tua, Malik Neighbors, Garrett Wilson, Jordan Love on the refractor, Mason Taylor out of 299, and Savion Williams. A little bit, Jake. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right. Let me get this base out of my way. We got some good hits in that. Let me do a recap of this, and then I'll get the next one on the table. I don't know what's gone or not gone, but we'll find out. Okay. I see deeds up there. More than a couple. So there's a deed, there's a deed, there's a deed, there's a deed. This is a good deed. That's also a good deed. We'll take both of those. Look, another deed. That was a decent deed. And we're doing a recap. Okay? 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 All right. We've got Michael Pittman, and there's some more that need to be top-loaded, but Michael Pittman out of 425, Quinn Ewers, Travis Hunter. We had Prescorn out of 275, Jonah out of 275, Diggs, T. Higgins on the nucleus, Jahmyr Gibbs, Sanker out of 150, Ashton Genty, Kyle Pitts, and Rebel Jr. out of 125. We also had Abdul Carter out of 99, Drake May out of 150, Josh Allen out of 199, Harrison out of 250, McBride out of 299, Tyler Warren out of 150, Brady Cook for the Jets, Ladd McConkey out of 375, Trevor Lawrence out of 150, Terrence Ferguson out of 75, Lambjack out of 250, Riley Leonard out of 250, Herbie out of 225, Tet out of 275, Egbuka out of 99, Jordan James on the RPA for the Niners, Jackson Dart out of 199, and that's on the Voltaic, Luther Burden auto. We also had a shattered short print, Shadur Sanders, Mason Taylor auto out of 299, Mason Graham, I couldn't see it, 19 out of 25, Travis Hunter, Jonathan Taylor out of 50, gold, Trey McBride out of 75, Egbuka RPA, and a Cam Ward auto for the Titans. Holla. What up, Adam? Good morning. Hey, QC. All right, good luck. Let's find out. We ain't playing no more games. It's time. Oh, it's rip time. Oh, you didn't know? Shop the stand, give me in your upper left-hand corner. Whoever wins that, we'll do that at the end of this break. Okay. And for anybody that may not understand what those Prism boxes are, those are the retail boxes. Like if you walked into a Target or a Walmart and the packs were open and you just buy a singular pack. Okay. But it's got 24 and 25 Prism in it. You can't hit the best silver rookies in football if you don't have Prism in your break. You just can't do it. It's not possible. Good luck. Is this the RPA in the first pack? What's going on here? Good luck. Michael Pittman Jr., Nakua, Chris Olave, Scattaboo on the refractor, and our RPA to start out the break. It's a Denver Bronco. We've seen him before. RJ Harvey on the RPA going to Crane Talk. Is it a Denver type of day? And Walter Nolan. Is it one of them Denver type days? Potentially, possibly, could be. He played good last year, too. Well, we'll find out this year, won't we? But he played good last year. Good morning, Kimberly. Bright and early on a Tuesday morn. Barkley, Darnold, Stafford, Debo, Samuel out of 75 for the Commanders. Patty Mahomes and Barrett Chiata. Griff, what up, Griff? I see you playing. You don't just sneak up in here and you don't think I don't see you. I saw you. I saw you. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And Crystal's out there just causing all kinds of mischief, so don't worry about that. Hey, Kim, good morning. Kelsey, Allen, McKinney, Jordan Love out of 250 for the pack. Olave and Tate Ratledge. Jess, what are you doing? Jess, nobody said you could shop the stand. Oh, nobody gave you permission for that. Sauce Gardner. Justin Herbert, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Brock Purdy, Caleb Williams, and a Luther Burden. There's no such thing as a case hit, Slabs. There's no such thing as a case hit. That's a Panini thing. Topps doesn't have case hits. Jaden Daniels, Shaheed, Will Anderson, J.C. Horn out of 275, Bo Nix, and Braden Swinson. Topps does everything by pack odds. Short print and super short prints. Aiden Hutchinson, Micah Parsons, Trevor Lawrence, out of 350, Joey Bosa, Aaron Rodgers, and Kyle McCord, of course. So if there's a Kyle McCord, then something's chilling, right? Somebody's in here, right? We got a Kyle McCord. Derek Henry, J.C. Horn, Cortland Sutton, Bijan on the refractor, Tet, and Devin Neal. There he is, Kelsey. There he is. Devin Neal's never far away, all right? Just when you think he's not there, oh, he's there. Garrett, Bosa, Robinson, Burrow on the refractor. Dylan Gabriel is the other auto out of 375. The Browns just love showing up, don't they? Is there only one SS? No, there's no rhyme or reason to it, Slab. Now, hopefully, will you see one super short print per, case? Hopefully. But there's no guarantee either way. There could be more than one. There could be all kinds of stuff. What about oil fingers ruining the holograph? Yeah, Andrew, that's not a thing. Actually, you should, if you're buying, if you get into breaks with people wearing gloves, the gloves are actually worse for the card than just bare hands. So, just so you know, gloves are not better for the cards. They have more chemicals on them. Burrow, Hendrickson, Kraft, Campbell, Malik Neighbors on the refractor, and Ollie Gordon. Not only that, but if you're wearing gloves, you can't feel the cards. So you're probably going to mess up at some point. Josh Allen, Calais Campbell, Xavier Worthy, Travion on the refractor, Garrett Wilson, and Harold Fannin Jr. Jake, that's fair. If you're getting into just change my oil breaks, then yeah, you should probably rethink that. Jackson Smith and Jigba, DeJean, Diggs, Hill, Genty, and Ty Robinson. Max Crosby, DK Metcalf, Calvin Ridley, Isaiah Bond out of 425, Loveland on the refractor, and Omarion Hampton. Now we've got 4 whole hobbies left. That's right, Jess. That's right. You know how I do. I ain't scared. No, I've seen it before, you guys. If you see people with crud in their nails, that you probably should. I mean, you do what you want to do, but they probably shouldn't be opening cards. And you can get in there and they can do whatever they want, but they probably shouldn't be opening cards. That was a hobby, Cecil. No, it's a Topps Chrome Jumbo. In the next one, Resurgence Cosmic. It's also got a Resurgence Delight. And then sitting on top there is a Prism 24 Retail and a Prism 25 Retail. So that's checkerboards, silvers, things like that. Plus 24s in it. So that makes it where Jaden could potentially be in there as a rookie. Bo Nix, all of that stuff. Joe Burrow, Drake London, Pickens, and Lamb, and a Tez Johnson. Keon Coleman, James Cook, Daniel Jones out of 199, and Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. Mr. Daniel Dimes has made an appearance this morning. There he is right there. Njoku, Parsons, Achan, and Mimbu. All right. Brian Thomas Jr., Travis Kelce, DeAndre Swift, and Ty Felton. Kyron Williams, Kenneth Walker, Dak Prescott, and Savion Williams. Patrick Mahomes, Brock Bowers, J.J. McCarthy, and a Jalen Walker. Hey, J-Wham, good morning, bro. And again, whoever wins Shop the Stand, we'll do that at the end of this break. Calvin Ridley, George Kittle, Patty Mahomes, and Josiah Stewart. P. Money in the house. Saquon, Olave, Dexter Lawrence, and Travion Henderson. Matthew Stafford, Trevor Lawrence, Tet, and Cam Scattaboo. Couldn't tell what it was. P-Money, I asked what was the best country song ever. That was my question of the day. And good morning. Josh Jacobs, T. Higgins, Purdy, and Alfred Collins. A.J. Brown, Tyreek Hill, Maxwell Harrison on the nucleus, and Rebel Jr. That's my pick, John. You can't have it. You got to pick another one, John. Sorry. Sorry, John. Alvin Kamara, Nakua, Cam Wood, and Harold Fannin Jr. Every light in the house is on the backyard. He stopped loving her today, J. Wham said. Jonathan Taylor. Oh, we got a short print here. McMillan. And for the Chiefs. Yep, we take those. Supernova. Patrick Mahomes going to Hoove. Holla.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
I'll never buy them. Well, that doesn't mean anything. Don't worry. That doesn't mean anything. It doesn't. It doesn't mean a thing. Sutton, Murray, Allen, and Johnson. Chase, Golf, Dowdle, and Ty Hamilton. Shop the Stand's about to end. Got a minute left. We'll do that at the end of this break. Gardner, McConkey, Omarion Hampton, and Travion, and Benjamin Morrison. Hill, Metcalf. For the Lions, Tesla out of 50 and an Abdul Carter. There you go, Detroit. Frankie, you're on the board with a little Tesla action. Red Dirt Road by Brooks and Dunn. McCaffrey, Daniels, Irvin, and Jalen Lane. Mayfield, Schultz, Cam Ward Refractor, and Melton. Hutch, Lamb, Joshua Allen, and Mr. Tyler Booker. Booker. No reruns around here, War Steelers. What do you think this is, huh? Clint, they wrote that song about me. And I just want to check to see who won. Hang on. Alan Keenan. Alan Keenan, are you in here? Alan, I see that you claimed it. We will do Shop the Stand at the end of this break, okay? So just sit with us for the next, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes while I get all these boxes open. And then when I'm done doing the recap, we'll do your Shop the Stand. And congrats. Nada. J.C. Horn, Sutton, Pittman, Puka, Nakua out of 425. Christian McCaffrey and a Jalen Reed. Puka, Chris Olave, Saquon Barkley, Malachi Moore out of 125. Josh Allen and Dylan Gabriel. No, thank you, Alan. Hey, Jacob. Kittle, Pollard, Smith, Jack Kaiser, Trevor Lawrence, and Jalen Royals. I did, Jacob. I'll be back on this Sunday. We had a tad bit chaotic July, so we'll get back to into the swing of things. Kelsey, Gibbs on the refractor. Oh, Doonesy on the refractor. Oh, hi. Hey. Hi. Hey. Hi. Hey. Hey. Hi. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Indeed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Scorton. Allen. McKinney. Garrett. Tate Ratledge. Devin Achan, and Xavier Watts. Oh, did you not expect a deed? J-Ray or Steve or something? Oh, now we're talking. Bro. A fine morning indeed. Bosa, Robinson, Burrow, Hendrickson, Metcalf, and Taj Brooks. That's absolutely right, Mayberry. From the University of North Carolina, Drake of May. DK Metcalf, Calvin Ridley, Derrick Henry, Barrett Carter, Raiders. Not the Raider we wanted, but the Raider we got. KY. All right, Kevin. It's Thornton. It's Thornton. What can we do? It's Thornton. We'll take it. We're just gonna take it. So be it. You know. And Omar Norman Lott. Patrick Mahomes, Jahmyr Gibbs, Roma Dunze, Chuba Hubbard, Lad McConkey, and a Kenneth Grant. Appreciate you hopping in that next one, John. I don't think we're at halfway in that one. I think there's only like 439 teams left. Not too bad. Jackson, Taylor, McConkey, Kyle McCord out of 425 because that's just all that's what he does. Okay. Travis Hunter Refractor and Darius Alexander. I can't help it. He's in there. All right. It's in the game. What, J. Ray? What? May, Slayton, Smith, Lawrence on the refractor, Burrow, and Johnson. Hey, look, Tanner, Resurgence looks good. Oh, okay. But there's no way I can remove myself from Cosmic. It just looks too good. The cards sell consistently and endlessly. I think overall to me it's my favorite, so I can't help it. T-Law, James, Michael Penix out of 250, Josh Allen, and Shadur. I can't help myself. I'm sorry. Sorry, folks. I like Cosmic. Chimera, Hurts, Baker Mayfield out of 75, Genty, and Jaden Higgins. That's right, and that is true, Jake. I'll give you that, though. Resurgence probably spreads the love a little bit more, but when you hit big and Cosmic, it's that Josh Allen Superfractor Equinox Auto is just insane. I did. Do you want to hear it again, Mayberry? Here you go. Witchcraft Seahawks fan 485. It's Witchcraft. Empty. 238. It's in the game. It's in the break. Worthy, Njigba, Waddle, and Loveland. I know, Jake. That's what I'm saying. When you hit a big card out of Cosmic, it just everybody. I think it's the artwork, but it's also the rarity of hitting the cards. Hopefully, at some point they come down a little bit. I know they haven't yet. They will at some point, I think. J. Ray, I needed it, bro. Waddle, Herbert, Lamjack, and Tate Ratledge. It is. I think it'll start coming down at some point, you guys. It's been steadily going up. I also don't see a whole lot of people that have it available. So, yeah, it's not. There's not a whole lot of places out there that you can get into a break of Cosmic anymore because I'm not seeing it out there. But we got it. Jones and Quinn Ewers. I think it will, Jake, because it's gone up a little bit. It's gone a little bit. It's gone beyond a little bit. You know what I mean? I understand why it's where it's at, but it needs to, at some point it needs to chill out a little bit. Alex, redeem. Kelsey, Lamjack, JJ McCarthy on the nucleus, and Darius Alexander. Redeem it, and chill with it, and hang out with it. Sup, Easton? What up, yo? On a Tuesday morn. Brian Thomas Jr., Parsons, Barkley, and Harmon. Njoku, Coleman. I mean, I guess it depends, Alex. Then how big of a collector are you? If you're a big collector, redeem. If you're not, just move it. And Mason Taylor. Yeah, we'll have some, Griff. Yeah, we'll have some baseball here in the afternoon. London, Burrow, Hall, and Omar Norman Lott. Higgins, Jacobs, Lambjack, and Donovan Jackson. I know, Llama. I've seen it too. I've seen it too. I think we got an auto. Walter Nolan. Dexter Lawrence. I think it's I'm not sure which one it is. Solar Flare, maybe? For the Bucks. Out of 99, Egbuka going to CK. CK, oh boy. Uh-oh. It almost got real interesting there for a second.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Allen, Harrison, Hertz, and Graham. Is it Caspin? Yeah, it's got like 13 days left on it or something. Henry, Horn, Burrow and Chase, and a Jackson Dart. Sutton and Dowdle and Scorton out of 199 with a Will Howard. And this isn't the end. We got one more Resurgence hobby sitting over here. Taylor, Nakua, Murray, and Sanders. Kamara, Brown, Ollie Gordon on the white hole for the Finns. We'll take that too, broke. And Luther Burden the third. What's up, Wonks? Good morning. Here, let's put you up here. Kenneth Walker, Williams, Jackson Diat, and Ollie Gordon again. Oliver Golden, yeah? Stafford, Derwin James Jr., a Scattaboo color match out of 99, and Demetrius Knight Jr. Depends on which one it is, Draco. If you've got a Dart Auto out of 5, you might want to sell it. If it's an Dart Auto and it's not auto or not numbered, you still might want to sell it. But I'd probably be more inclined to hold a card like that right now. What if he's really good? Olave, Barkley, Pat, and Barron. What if he tears it up? What if he's nasty? No, Joe Boo doesn't care. He sat in here and did his thing. You know how Joe Boo is, Noni. Kittle, Ridley, Ashton Genty, and Tyler Warren. They do not two broke crew. No, they do not. I'll tell you when I'm done ripping which ones do. Bowers, Mahomes, Hall, and Thornton Jr. Thornton Jr. Bobby Dalton on a Tuesday morn. All right, last box. Resurgence. Holla. Good luck. The Giants have a pretty decent squad overall. Well, we're getting our RPA right off the bat. It was sitting on top. So what do you want me to do here? Lawrence, Watt, Cook, Revel Jr. Ain't no way, dude. Ain't no way. Come on now. Come on now. And Will Johnson. So they're just like Thornton Jr. Thornton Jr. Come on now. Come on now. Like, come on. Come on now. Put them a couple of boxes apart or something. Swift, Waddle, Fields, Garrett Wilson out of 425, Shadur, and Will Campbell. Did it? Did it, Jake? Well, there's a lot of RPAs in Resurgence, so I mean it's not that surprising. But come on now. Come on now. Rogers, Brown, Jones, Michael Williams out of 175, Judy, and Mason Taylor. Really? Was he really? Okay, so that's just how they did it then. I've got a question for everybody. Has anyone, anywhere in a break with Resurgence in it seen Tom Brady auto yet? Whether it's redemption or whatever it is. Has anybody actually seen it yet? McCarthy, Murray, Chase, Drake May. Oh. I think they might have made up for it. I think they might have made up for it. Makuba. Good luck. Yeah, they made up for it. Drew Brees. That is sick on the thermal red ink. That's nasty. Lagooch. Congratulations. That card is sick. Here, I'm just gonna hit it anyways, just because. Yeah, that's a big card. They made up for it. They made up for it. Nice hit. Nice hit. Goff. Gardner, Herbie, Denzel Burke, Xavier Worthy, and Tez Johnson. Alex, maybe. Maybe. We got a little ways to go, though. They're both playing good, though. McKinstry, Purdy, Daniels, Will Anderson Jr., CeeDee Lamb, and a Trey Amos. Brandon, I'm pretty sure he does. Yeah, I on that, I think. Pittman, Nakua, Olave, Devontae Smith, CJ Stroud, and a Jalen Noel. Hutch, Parsons, Allen, Worthy out of 375, Jaden Daniels, and a Riley Leonard. Yeah, it does look nasty. You're right, Jake, it does. It most certainly does. Nice, C. Rich. Campbell. I've been hearing good things about those. Xavier Worthy, Egbuka out of 225. Darius Slayton, Jaden Daniels, and RJ Harvey. Mayberry, how crazy would that have been? That would have been perfect, right? Perfect situation. Now, I'm just curious if he's been seen yet. I've seen quite a bit of Resurgence open, and I haven't seen him. Jackson Smith and Jigba, DeJean, Diggs, Besh, McMillan, and Judkins. I'm sure he's been pulled somewhere. None of us have seen it. I have. That's true. Hill, Crosby, Metcalf, Ridley, Jamar Chase, and Colston Loveland. Derrick Henry, J.C. Horn, Cortland Sutton, Ladd McConkey out of 250, Jordan Love on the refractor, and Isaiah Bond. Isaiah Bond. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to do a recap of this. Then I'll get the next break on the table, and we'll do that shop the stand. And I'll do a roll call for whatever may be off the board in that one. Just give me a couple of seconds here. I got to get this base out of my way. Appreciate you, Llama. Thank you, bro. Enjoy your Tuesday. What's left of it? Well, there's plenty of it left, isn't there? Right. Appreciate you, bro. All right, hang on. Recap time. I think we're going to come back to this break. It's a good break. That's my plan in my brain anyways. Jordan Love, Ladd McConkey out of 250, Michael Williams out of 175, Ashton Genty, Patty Surtain, and Jackson Dart, Scorton out of 199, Lambjack, Saquon, JJ, Lambjack, Kyle McCord out of 425, Hunter out of 125, Malachi Moore, Cam Wood, Maxwell Harrison, Tet, Joe Burrow, Kaiser, base. I don't know how that happened. I must have been talking. I don't know. I don't know. That must have been deep in thought there. Bijan, Scattaboo, Xavier Worthy out of 375, and Michael Penix out of 250. Really, Sydney? Not even post. Well, then that's probably our answer right there, isn't it? Bond out of 425. Loveland, Ollie Gordon, Baker Mayfield out of 75. Danny Dimes out of 199. Travion. T-Law out of 350. Debo out of 75. Puka out of 425. Cam Ward. J.C. Horn out of 275. Jordan Love out of 250. Scat out of 99. Egbuka out of 225. Garrett Wilson out of 425. Tesla out of 50. We had a Dante Thornton Jr. RPA. And then we had a Dante Thornton Jr. RPA. And we had a Dante Thornton and a Dante Thornton. Thornton. We also had R.J. Harvey on the RPA. Egbuka out of 99 on the Acha. Dylan Gabriel out of 375. Jacob May on the auto for the Pats. Patty Mahomes Supernova. And the Drew Brees Thermal Ink DDD. All right. Take a screenshot right now if you're in this break. You got your break number, you got your name inside your squad. That's all you need to find the replay on YouTube. 238 Cards on YouTube is where it's at. The next break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. It's the break we did prior to this. And it be chillin'. Good luck, everybody. It's time to rip. Let's take you down. And let's get some ripping in. We're going to start with the Prism Retail. We're going to start with the Prism Retail. I said what we're doing. All right, Brandon, congratulations. You got the first team off the board was the Broncos, huh? Well, who knew? Nobody knew. There's no way to know until you told us. Yeah, we'll start with these. All right, it's ripping time. No, I can't help that nasty breaks in the shop right now. I can't do nothing about it. It's there. So what are we going to do? Like, what options do we really have? Let's start with 24. Let's start with the Jack Bauer edition. Oh, is that what you need, Brandon? Is that what you need? Well, you just might get an RJ Harvey and have to live with it. Okay? All right? Empty. Now, if you haven't seen retail boxes open before, first of all, these are the ones that you could pick up in Target. If the box would be open, you could buy them individually. In 24, they had a little bit more base packs in it than they did 25. That's just how they do it. We're looking for green cracked ice. We're looking for checkerboards. That is what we're looking for. Oh, thanks, A-Cuff. Way to not pay attention to anything that's going on. Congratulations. It's only Tuesday morning. You have an entire week to make it up. Joe Horn. T. Higgins, Andre Rison, and Kool-Aid McKinstry. We got a checkerboard. Baker Mayfield, Dak Prescott, Tom Soulglow Flores. And let's see here. For the Texans, it is Danielle Hunter. Holla. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Now that I know that you have faith, then I can pull deeds now. Patrick Surtain, Diggs, Coupe de Jean base, and a Dak Prescott on the green cracked ice. Hype. Ahmad Sauce Gardner, Jonathan Stewart, Michael Wilson, and Kobe Turner. There's our infamous base pack. There'll probably be 5 more of those. Corey Dillon. Quentin Johnston, is this our true green cracked ice? It could be. I don't think it is. For the Chiefs, Xavier Worthy, rookie, emergent green cracked ice, and the Kid Reporter. The very, very expired Kid Reporter. Joe Namath, Derrick Henry, Parsons, and Gore. You want a kid? You want all the Kid Reporters logged in? All the expired ones? George Pickens, Gould, and Aaron Jones on the silver. We want rookie silvers, man. Come on, man. Checkerboard Part 2. Mims, Jones, Butker. It looks like a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. And what a Tampa Bay Buccaneer it is. Mike Allstott for the Bucks. Going to J-Wham. It's a start, brother. And we all know how nasty this gent right here was. Yeah, you got out of his way pretty quick. Did you just get it, Masood? Awesome. Two really cool cards, bro. Especially for your first break here. That's pretty good. If I pulled a Jackson Dart, that's the trifecta. That would have been a straight up trifecta. Young, Kincaid, Badgett, and Tyrion Arnold. A-Cuff, you're not paying attention. A-Cuff, stop. Just stop. Just know that you were wrong. You weren't listening. And now you're digging the hole deeper. Stop. You'll feel better in the end. Darius Slayton, Cade Otton, Trey McBride, and Josh Jacobs. L'Jarius Sneed, Russell Wilson, Boomer Esiason, and Michael Penix. Expired Kid Reporter. Wes Welker, Herman Moore, Rashee Rice, and Christian Gonzalez. Drew Brees, Cortland Sutton, James Lofton, and a Brett Favre. Dave Craig, Mushin Mohammed, Marshawn Lloyd. Oh, it's a rookie, but it's not the one we wanted. Audric Estime, and the expired Kid Reporter. Hey, look, everybody. A-Cuff's 9 years old. Way to tell on yourself, bro. Tyler Conklin, Jeffrey Simmons, James Conner, and Puka Nacua. Brown, Peyton Manning. I think this is our true green, maybe, possibly, could be. It's not. Ricky Williams on the green, cracked ice, portals. AJ Terrell, Josh Cribbs, Jacoby Myers. We got a Bronco. Yeah, we do. Is that Ed? Ed McCaffrey, holla for the Broncos, going to Griff, my guy. Well, tell him to stop it, Kelsey. We ain't got time for such things. We should still have a true green cracked ice. Mosley, Ayuk, Cook, and Murphy. He's got a couple of kids that are playing in the league now who they're both nasty too. They're nasty. Campbell, Wayne, Darnold, Browns on the true green cracked ice. Amari Cooper. What a great player this guy was. I don't know what happened, but man, he was a good. Didn't last though. It didn't last. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Fred Warner, Lambjack, Jewel, and Cowing. Devin Singletary, Evans, Barry Sanders, and Chris Jones. Oh, he'll probably play again, A-Cup, at somewhere, I would imagine. I guess we'll find out how bad it is. Love, Travis. There's a Jaden Daniels on the prismatic green cracked ice. Willie Beeman. Byers, Williams, Thompson, and Williams. Lenny Moore, Nick Bosa, Andre Ware, and a Spencer Rattler to end it out. I need that. I need this one right here. That's what I need right there. Now let me get a little bit of base out my way. We'll do the other retail box. And yes, there is another break pin down at the bottom of your screen. Yes, it's nasty. I can't do nothing about that. You got to be the one to figure out what team you want. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That I ain't gonna do nothing. That's on you. That I ain't do nothing. We're gonna get into Prism 25 now. Yes, Oh, almost empty box. Look at that. Jared Goff, Randy White, Sherwood, and a Caleb Johnson. That's right. That's right. Let them know, Brian. People need to know. Josh Hines Allen, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Kyle Pitts, and a Cam Ward Green Cracked Ice Fractal for the Titans. We didn't get a rookie out of that. We didn't get a rookie checkerboard. Cook, Brooks, TJ Watt, and Derek Harmon. Benson, Connor, Jan Stenerud, New York Giants, Kid Reporter. It's not. Oh, it is a rookie. We'll take it. Cam Escadaboo for the Giants, going to Logvian, even though he's all, he's all hocked up on some Ds right now. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. He's got him a D. All right, you just got a D.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Now that's a rookie checkerboard. Caden Ellis, Njoku, Edmonds, Elijah Arroyo. Warren Moon, Honey Badger, Kawiti Pay, and a silver Jalen Walker for the Falcons. That's not terrible. We'll take that, Ashamon. Suggs, Kyron Williams, Jalen Hurts, and a Jahdae Barron. Still, Johnson, Laporta, Brad Johnson. I think it is. It better be. Yeah, it is. Only 793 teams left in that break. Almost halfway. Ivan Pace Jr., Sutton, Njigba, and Arian Smith. Addison, Adams, Crabette, Detroit Lions, Barry Sanders on the green prismatic. Good morning, Liz. It just means a good card, Chino. That's all it means. That's all it means. In its simplest form, it just means a good card. Ozzie Newsome, Michael Wilson, Chuba Hubbard, and Ollie Gordon II. What up, Duke Blue Devil? Javonte Williams, Rattler, Bills this time on the checkerboard. It is Khalil Shakir, expired Kid Reporter. Khalil. Smith, Jones, Benford, Jack Besh on the green cracked ice. It is. Yes, it is, Liz. Yep. Moore, Lamb, Tracy Jr., Jalen Milroe. Ray, Max Crosby, We got a rookie true green cracked ice here. Let's see if I can see what team it is. Oh, no way, dude. No way, dude. Cam Scattaboo on the true green cracked ice, man. It don't get much better than that. That's pretty cool. I'm sorry you guys don't all have the Giants, but that's cool. Look at that. Checkerboard and true green cracked ice. There's only one of these per box. That's nasty, bro. Congrats. Derek Brown, Turpin, Beckham Jr., and Donovan Jackson. Lad McConkey, Troy Aikman, Ty J. Spears, and a silver Jaden. Take a silver Jaden. Year number 2. Year part due. Kinchins, Holt, Sapp, Harold Fannin. Bradle and Allen, Trey Tucker. We got a Seahawk this time. Kid Reporter. Dave Craig. Living the dream. Dave Craig style for the Seahawks. Dingus. Dingus. Ray Lewis, Geno Smith, Deshaun Jackson, and a Jalen Royals. Stevenson, Fisk, Swift, Jalen Hurts on the green cracked ice fireworks for the Eagles. Achan Jr., Ken O'Brien, Jaden Daniels, and a Matthew Golden base. Rousseau, DeJean, Komet, and Ridley. See, where 25 only has 2 base packs in it, where 24 had about 6. Hall, Watson, Wagner, and a Will Howard. No silver treasures either. Always looking for them silver treasures. All right, let's do Cosmic. Let's do Cosmic. So yeah, in the next break, it's 2 of these and it's 3 of these, which equals 5 when you add them all together. Surtain, Prescott, Kelsey, Jade. Bryce Young, Trey Benson, Love and Golden, and a Tyler Warren. We have free shipping, Brandon. Devin Achan, Theo, Brian Thomas Jr., and Thornton. Quincy Williams, Irving, Worthy, and Tyler Shuck base. Terry McLaurin, CJ Stroud, Micah Parsons, and Michael Williams. Tyreek Hill, Drake London, Jared Goff on the nucleus, and Maxwell Harrison. Fields, Aaron Jones, Mahomes, and Kelsey, and Birch. Did it just freak out a little bit? It looked like it did on mine. I don't know. Looks okay now, though. Dowdle, Jackson, Burrow, and Kaiser. Jones, James, and Brian Thomas Jr. with a Jalen Miller row. I thought so too, Matt. It skipped a little bit. Malik Neighbors, Goddard, Derwin James Jr., and a Kyle McCord. Hi, Alyssa. Good morning. Miles Garrett, Zay Flowers, Drake May, and Trevor Achan. My bad. My bad. Judy, Williams, Stingley, and Connerly. Pitts, Njoku, Teddy Buchanan out of 199, and an Egbuka. What in the world's chilling in here? What's going on here? Huh? What's going on here? Love, McCarthy, McCaffrey, Higgins. Dexter Lawrence, Purdy, Coleman, and Tyleek Williams. Cook, Swift, Kittle, Gabriel. Darnold and Pollard, London and Campbell. That's right, Aries. One of these days. Crosby, Higgins, Grant. And for the Bills out of 50, Joshua Allen. There you go, the movie. Here we go. Here we go. A little deed. A little deed. Just a moderate deed. Auto. Good luck. I'm sorry to hear that, Nick. That's not good. Jack Besh. We had Micah Parsons and on the Acha. It is Luther Burden III for the Bears out of 50. Rookie first flight auto. Hey, Tim. Yep, they sat there and sat there and sat there. Hi. Of the, oh, you're going first flight, Ramro. Gibbs, Pickens, Josh Connerly, and Gunnar Helm. Gunnar Helm. I got you. I got you, bro. Do you know offhand how many total autos there are for first flight? Oh, I got you. Nada. All right, Resurgence. Then we got Topps Chrome Jumbo and a Resurgence Delight. And then all I can offer you is the 5-box hobby break pinned at the bottom of your screen. It's what I've got. Brees Hall, McCaffrey, Irvin, McLaurin, CeeDee Lamb, and Shamar Stewart. Cook, Swift, Waddle, Fields, Chase, and Milroe. Prescott, Hamilton. We have an Ashton Genty out of 350 for the Raiders. J.C. Horn, Shedeur Sanders, and Tommy for the Raiders. Penix, Williams, Gonzalez, Stutzman, Judy, Matthew Golden. London, Love, Achan, Michael Pittman. Well, there's Travion Henderson on the auto. Do we take those? Huh? Ma'am? Madam? Do we take those? My name is Nip. 25. That's doable, Ramro. That's doable.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And Mimbu. He got a little upgrade. That's right. He got a little upgrade. Tua, Malik Neighbors, Garrett Wilson, Mimbu. For the Steelers, it is Will Howard out of 75 on the RPA and Travis Hunter. Oh, it's not, it's Deed. D-E-E-D. Deed. Learn it, live it, love it. Jay Jettas, Collins, Sertan, Max Crosby out of 375. Jackson Dart on the refractor. And Trevor Achan. You're good, Sam. You're not the only one that wants to know what's going on. Now your part in the play is that now you have to spread the word and let everybody know that when a good card is hit, it's known as a D. That's on you. You got to let people know. Other chats, other people, you just got to let them know, hey, did you know that's a deed? They'll be like, what's that? What's a deed? Then you have to explain it to them. Max Crosby out of 375. Lamb, Young, Marvin Harrison Jr., Cortland Sutton, Refractor, Jaden Daniels, and Malachi Starks. Don't do that. Stop that. Stop that. Dexter Lawrence, TJ, whoa. What is that? Derek Harmon, Brock Bowers, Refractor, Derek Harmon. Out of 50, Joseph Burra going to Aaron's. We take those on the conductors. It is 23 out of 50. Hold up. Wait a minute. It's a chopper. BTJ Amon-Ra, George Pickens, Drake London out of 250, Michael Penix Jr. and a Trey Harris. Oh, we're not done yet. We got 2 boxes left. Oh, because it's upgrade. It's an upgrade.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Before you know it, it'll actually just be AI Primo doing it. Devontae Smith, Nick Bosa, Mike Evans, Brock Bowers, Quinshawn Judkins, and Gunnar Helm. And updeeded. Campbell, I did, Gil. Yes, I did on Sunday morning. Worthy and Jigba. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either. Ellick, Jaden Blue on the RPA. We got 2 RPAs in this box. And Maxwell Harrison. We got 3 autos in that box. Three Arches. What up, Boat Goat? All right, jumbo time. And then we'll end with the Resurgence Delight. Right back at you, bro. Empty. All right, brother. You know where we be. I have not, Connor. Burrow, Harris, Bates, Diggs, Samuel, Juszczyk, Ashton, Genty, Dawson Knox, Matthew Golden Refractor, Brashard Smith, and Dylan Gabriel. And I can't remember last time I opened a jumbo. Topps Chrome anyway. It been a minute. Chin, Turpin, Will Anderson Jr., Jordan, Matt Gay, Tet, Brian Thomas Jr., Buckner, Riley and Leonard, Abdul Carter, and Tyleek Williams. It's close, LDN. We're close. Yes, we are. And no, there's only 493 teams left in the next break. That's not bad. That's almost halfway. Still really not bad. Chase Young, Joshua Palmer, Khalil Herbert, Jalen Warren, Najee Harris out of 150, Tyler Warren on the auto out of 399 for the Colts. That's going to Jaden. There you go, Jaden. There you go, Dow.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Josh Jacobs, Malik Neighbors, Isaiah Bond, Dalton Schultz, and Jalen Walker. JR, I'm not. So regular tops will come out first. The paper tops, so it'll be after that. I know that. Probably not too long after, though. Dobbs, Ertz, Jones, Cam Wood, Josh Allen Refractor, Michael Penix, Derek Stingley, Brian O'Neill, Jamar Chase, Zach Charbonnet, and Bo Nix. Oh, to get people like you to ask about it, Miguel. That's why. Yeah, I have to because you two are misfits. That's why, Alyssa. You're both misfits. Both of you. Marvin Harrison Jr., Taylor, Prescott, Randy Moss, Caleb Williams, Jalen Walker, Derrick Henry, Gibbs, Jones, Hopkins, and Joe Mixon. Yep. Hollins, Ingram, Phillips, Laporta, Charbonnet, Omari and Hampton, CeeDee Lamb, Juszczyk, Grant, Winston, and Stroud. McLaurin, Penix, Smith, Titans. Shuck Base, Emory Jones Jr., Bo Nix Refractor, Josh Allen, Patty Surtain II, Devin A. Chan, Hey, Clayton, tell me who else could have done it. You tell me who else could have done it, and I'll listen to it. Stop making stuff up in the chat, Alyssa. I can make you go bye-bye. Stop it. A deed. Yeah, that's a big card. Hey, that's a good card. Collins, Kamara, Sweat, McConkey, Coker, Geno Smith, Caleb Williams, Jackson Dart Base, Achan, Edwards, and Williams. Njoku, Watt, Franklin, Ramsey, Joe Thuney, Barkley, Debo, CJ Stroud out of 75, Nico Collins, Gabriel, and Kenneth Graham. Patty Mahomes, Williams, Higbee, Davis, Brandon Cooks, Travion out of 199, Phil Maffa, Tommy Trimble, Bobby Brown III, Thornton, and Smith. B-Wax, you don't worry about that, all right? Oh, she just got a little swat on the wrist. She can say something if she wants to now. She might be too scared at this point. What up, BGT? Mosert, Valdez Scantling, Aubrey, Laporta. Oh, I'm sorry. I should just get up and leave. I should just get up and leave. I should just go. Cam Ward out of 199 on the auto. Xavier Worthy, Ray Lewis, Jaden Daniels, Brown, Winston, and Ratledge. My bad. My bad, Clayton. Sorry. My fault. My bad. Bland, Mosert, Smith, Thomas. Oh, whoops. Hi. Hi. Tell your friends. You should let everybody know what happened. Hi. 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 Shuck out of $4.99 on the Yacha. And that's going to Masood. Hi, Masood. Do you think you want that maybe? Maybe. Could be. I mean, Zach Charbonnet, Tyler Warren, Emmett Smith, Jalen Phillips, Jack Sawyer, and Will Johnson. We still got a Resurgence of Delight. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes, we do. Oh, you don't think so? Oh, well, we do. It's true. Delight time. Well, this is last chance. Empty. Good luck. Cortland Sutton. I know. So that means I get to keep the other one, right? For the Commanders, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt on the auto. Hey. Hi. Masood. Would you like an RPA now? Will Howard out of 50. Shadur out of 350. Derrick Henry out of 250. Barron out of 25. And Mason Taylor. Well, folks, it went a little one-sided there towards the end. It did. I saw it. But nastiness was in there. Absolute nastiness was chilling in there. Log being typical. Hang on, let me get them top loaded. Then I'll do a roll call and see what's off the board in the next one. I think we got quite a ways to go in that one. Let's do this and that. Appreciate you, Tim. All right, let's do y'all right there, right here, right here, and right here. A little bit of that. Steelers doubled up. Hey, look, you can't control what happens. It just happens. No, Clayton, you're going to have to wait 12 to 14 business days for those cards. Sorry about your luck there, bro. All right, recap. We got Shadur out of 350. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. Derrick Henry out of 250. Barron out of 25. Warren. Hendrickson out of 199. Bo Nix. Josh Allen. Najee Harris out of 150. Tet. Riley Leonard. Matt Golden. Drake London out of 250. Parsons. Kittle. Buchanan out of 199. Goff. Jaden Daniels. Besh. Jalen Walker. And Dak Prescott. Draco, I don't know. We'll find out, won't we? We'll find out a thing or two in the future. Barry Sanders, Genty out of 350. Daniil Hunter, Cam Ward, Jaden Daniels rookie, CJ Stroud out of 75. Amari Cooper, True Green Cracked Ice. Jalen Hurts, Jackson Dart, Dave Craig, Ricky Williams, Estime, Xavier Worthy, Mike Allstott, Ed McCaffrey, Josh Allen out of 50. Khalil Shakir, Scadaboo on the True Green Cracked Ice. Scadaboo on the checkerboard. Tyler Shuck RPA. Joe Burrow out of 50. We also had Max Crosby out of 375. Jaden Blue RPA. Will Howard out of 50. Will Howard out of 75 RPA. Travion Henderson for them Pats. Luther Burden out of 99 on the first flight auto. Tyler Warren out of 399. We take that. Tyler Shuck out of 499. We take that. Cam Ward out of 199 and Cam Ward out of 50 out of Topps Chrome. Kind of crazy. A little bit. Clayton's living the dream. And it ain't no joke, folks. It ain't no joke. It's a deep. All right, let's do this. And we'll run it again. I don't know how long, my baseball peeps will get here eventually, but we'll definitely run it again. And then maybe again. All right, good luck. Come on, Resurgence and Cosmic, be good to us. Be good to us right now, this very instant. Good luck, everybody. Appreciate you, El Jefe. Appreciate you, everybody that hopped in. Let's just see. I mean, we don't ever know what's in it. That's why we're all here. We don't know. We can hope. Sometimes you open a jumbo that has 4 autos in it. Sometimes you don't. You just never know, Today, Clayton hit the jackpot. Pretty good, James. Not too bad. Still haven't seen a 1-on-1 out of this yet. Jared Goff, Gardner, Herbert, Nick Bosa out of 425. Caleb Williams and Mimbu. And I'd say somewhere between 60 to 70% of those baseball teams are fairly easy to get. Yeah, the Dodgers are going to be more, Yankees, all that stuff, but most of those baseball teams are fairly easy to get. It for the most part. They do not, Scotty. McKinstry, Purdy, Daniels, Brian Thomas Jr. Our first auto is a Mason Taylor out of 99 with a Derek Harmon behind it. Jets are on the board. Two Broke Crew on the board. Just like that. Out of nowhere. Bam. On the board. Rashid Shadid, Will Anderson Jr., Aiden Hutchinson, Will Johnson, Justin Herbert Refractor, and a Jalen Miller. Benz, I've opened 2 packs. All right, bet. Bryce Young, Marvin Harrison Jr., Tua, Malik Neighbors, Caleb Williams, and a Trey Harris. Garrett Wilson, Baker Mayfield, Debo Samuel, Jalen Walker out of 275, Lamb Jack, and a Tommy. That's right. You already know it. You already know it, Aries. You know how it goes. CJ Stroud, Bo Nix, Devin A. Chan out of 225, Mike Evans, Puka, and Matthew Golden Base. No, baseball's pinned at the bottom of your screen. Waddle. What is that? 6 different hobbies in it? Yeah. Yeah, there's 6 different hobbies in that break. Fields, Rogers, Brock Bowers, Golf, and Hunter. A.J. Brown, Chris Jones, and J.J. McCarthy. Princely Redemption. Here we go. You knew it was going to happen eventually. Quinn Ewers on the redemption. Topps redemption card. Congratulations. You are due to receive a Resurgence Rookie Relic signature base of Omarion Hampton. We start out with Hampton. We start out with Hampton this week. Last week it was Golden. This week it's Hampton and going to Cesar. Bowers and Murray, Chase, Marvin Harrison Jr. out of 299, Bijan, and a Danny Stutzman. He might have passed him, Amanda. It's possible. What are we seeing elsewhere? Are we seeing the same thing? Like, not here. Just, are we seeing the same thing everywhere else? Jerry Judy, Caleb Williams, Drake London, Jaden Blue, Jaden Daniels, and Shamar Stewart. Connor, because they're the ones that didn't sign their cards. That's why. Jordan Love, Devin Achan, Dexter Lawrence, Malachi Starks on the Diamonds, Mini Diamonds, Drake May, and Trevor Achan. That's why you're seeing it, because they're the ones that didn't sign their cards. Or all of them anyways. Uh-oh, Crave's in the building. TJ Watt, James Cook, DeAndre Swift, shittier out of 225. Marvin Harrison Jr. and Malachi Starks. It is, yeah. It's baseball's pinned at the bottom of your screen. I plan on running that more than once. 6 different hobbies. The picture in the description should be accurate, you guys. Finest, just so you know, is a delight. Finest is a delight. It's not a finest hobby. It's a delight. All right, that's just one box. Let's continue on here. Let's continue onward if this base would cooperate with me. Thank you, base. Appreciate you. Oh, you know what? I'm going to need this. I didn't think about it till now. I'm going to need that. Because there's going to be a decent amount of cards in this break. More than a couple. More than a couple. Cosmic. Nada. Richard, I'm seeing the same with Golden. Now, I've pulled CMC and some others too, but it's Golden and Hampton the most. Evans, Samuel, Derek Stingley Jr., and a Ty Felton. Stop it. No. Garrett, Flowers, Love, and Golden, and Scattaboo. Let me do it. Bijan, Christian Gonzalez, Dalton Schultz at a 150, and an Alfred Collins. Look what I can do. Tua, Christian Gonzalez, Xavier Worthy, and a Tez Johnson. Hall, Pearsall, Jalen Lane on the white hole, and a Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. Derwin James Jr., Drake May, Zay Flowers, and a Quinshon Judkins. Malik Neighbors, Dallas Goddard, Shedeur, and Teddy Buchanan. Darnold, Pollard, Robinson, Jalen Walker. Hey, Cade, good morning. Crosby, Achan, Gibbs, and Stewart. Jahmyr Gibbs, George Pickens, Tua, tag a bag of raviolis, and Travion Henderson. Judy and Williams, Kaiser, and Morrison. Williams, Irvin, Mahomes, and Kelsey, and Ty Hamilton. I don't know the answer to that, Smith. I'm not sure. Terry McLaurin, Mike Evans, Jaden Higgins out of 199, and an Abdul Carter. I did not J. Ray or Steve or something. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know J. Ray or Steve or something. Okay? I'm not sure. I don't know J. Ray. Okay. C.J. Stroud, Bo Nix, Brian Thomas Jr., and Membu. Pitts, Love, London, and Lane. Greg's gone. Greg's gone. Never to be seen again. Jefferson, Hall, Geno Smith, and Savion Williams. Old Geno Smith, huh? That's not who we want, Dr. Hans. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Nico, Surtain, McCaffrey, and Revel Jr. Prescott and Young, Pearsall, and Fannin. Come on now. Come on now. Thank you. Give me a little something, something. All right, it is an insert out of 25. Tat Kittle. And for the Los Angeles Chargers, it is Derwin James Jr. out of 25. Going to Caesar. Caesar, the Chargers gotten a couple of deeds already. What do you think about that? A-Chan, Theo, CJ, Will Johnson. Have you seen the art for Jeff the Land Shark? No, I have not, Amanda. Why? Is it nasty? Is it really sick? I haven't seen it yet. He has the gauntlet and he's eating an infinity stone. Are you kidding me? Who did that one? Oh, did I not? Oh, my bad. Here you go.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Tabs, I don't know. I'd have to look up who the rookies were in 2007 for tops. I mean, can you really go wrong with 65 bucks? I mean, is it just like at a... Where are you seeing that at, Tabs? Where are you seeing that at? Josh Hines, Allen, Xavier McKinney, RJ Harvey out of 275, Cortland Sutton, Jaden Daniels, and Torrey Horton. A deed. I'll check that out momentarily. Garrett, Bosa, Robinson, Shemway, Tet, and Ty Felton. Like on eBay or somebody you're in person with? Burrow, Hendrickson, Kraft, Lawrence, Chase, and Genty. James, Kamara, Hurts, Myles Garrett out of 425, Colson Leveland, Refractor, and Omar Norman Lott. Like, I'd need to see who the rookies were that year to feel comfortable about it, Tabs. There's got to be at least somebody in. Now, $65 for a complete set. How mad could you really be at the end of the day? You know what I mean? But I would like to know what rookie's in it. Kittle, Pollard, Smith, Pittman, Stroud, and Jalen Reed. Here's our RPA. What's up, Lala? Mahomes, Gibbs, O'Doonsey, Pat Bryant. This dude won't stop. Thornton Jr. out of 75. I've never seen so much Thornton Jr. in my life. Dylan Gabriel. Barely. See it right there, Scotty. He signed it in the same color as the card. It's there. Hubbard, Lambjack, Jonathan Taylor, Calvin Ridley out of 99, Tom Brady for the Bucks, and Scorton. What was it? What was it in Roger Rabbit? Disappearing, reappearing ink. Lad McConkey, May, Slayton, Makuba out of 225, Hunter, and Xavier Watts. Smith and Bosa, Evans, Nakua Refractor. Well. You almost kind of knew something was chilling in there. You could feel it. Makuba out of 225. Thornton, RPA out of 75. You knew something was chilling. You knew it. We all knew it. Jackson Diat Going to Dennis on the Acha. And, yep.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
That's a deed. And Taj Brooks. We still got 2 boxes left in this. And then baseball's pinned at the bottom of your screen. Probably, I haven't looked. We're probably somewhere close to halfway in that one. Bowers, Brian Thomas Jr., Amon-Ra, St. Brown, Bashaw Tootin, Malik Neighbors, and a Shadur Sanders on the base. Two packs left. Two packs. Have you seen my baseball? Pickens, Prescott, Hamilton, Penix, Egbuka, and Jaden Higgins. Franks and Beans, Williams, Gonzalez, Hall, Jerry Jeudy out of 399. And Scat with a Jalen Royals. Ooh, yeah, we're jamming. All right, it's Cosmic Time, part due. It's Cosmic Time, part due. Come on. One time for the one time. Lunar. A-Chan, Theo, McBride, and Harmon. Curtis, so a lunar box, there's 20 packs in a cosmic box. Every pack would have an out of 10 in it. That's the big thing. Mr. and Mrs. are on tonight, Kelsey. Williams, Kamara, Caleb Williams out of 199, and a Mason Taylor. So yeah, we want one of those. Bucky, McLaurin, Travis Hunter, and a Norman Lott. Omar Norman Lott, yeah. Omar Norman Lott, yeah. I don't know. It depends on who's left. I don't know. Stroud, Bo Nix, A.J. Brown, and a Donovan Jackson. All Red, the first 2026 football that comes out for Topps is on the 21st. It's their flagship. It's the paper hobby. They've got jumbos too. Judy, Williams, Kelsey, and Walter Nolan. Could be Amanda, could be. Pearsall, Evans, Sutton, Will Howard. Samuel and Jefferson in Jigba and TJ Sanders. That's right. You're only 20K away, you guys. There's 188 people in here. If just 50 of you would like the screen, we'd be there in the next 5 minutes. 50 people. Not even 200, just 50. Collins, Surtain, Taylor, and Burden. Well, I'm not talking to the people that are already tapping. I'm talking about the people that aren't tapping. Hey, Slacker McSlackersons, tap the screen. Dak Prescott, Bryce Young, Jaden Daniels, and Ollie Gordon II. Benson, Nakua, Darius Alexander on the Space Dust. This might be an auto. Dylan Gabriel out of 75 for the Brownies, because that's just how he rolls. Yep, it's Dylan Gabriel. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. You're going to have 150,000 likes before I finish this box. That's how many people are tapping the screen now. Hill, Fields, Aiden Hutchinson, and a Tyler Shuck base. Old Red, yeah, the first ones that drop, just like baseball and basketball were the flagship product. They're all they're paper cards. That's just what they come out with first. Not altogether that expensive, easy to put into a break probably. And then we'll see what they come up with after that. Gibbs and Montgomery and Michael Williams, because the way that they did it, they were like, all right, this is what we're coming out with for 25, which we've gotten everything. Resurgence was the last one. Then we'll see what they're planning on coming out with for 26, which I would imagine will have some more options. Smith, Kelsey, Connerly Jr. on the space dust for the Browns, because this was the Browns box. Out of 75, Quinshawn Judkins. Oh, I know, Old Red. It won't be quite as bad as Score. Same arena, not as bad. Jones, Dowdle, Barkley, and Egbuka. Hey, look, sometimes it's like that, you guys. James, not yet. I mean, a few, but nothing to write home about. Jackson, Jones, Abdul Carter Refractor, and Jaden Higgins. Derwin James Jr., Drake May, Cam Ward, and Tyleek Williams. Did you make it? You made it? You're there? I told you you'd finish before I was finished opening these packs. You see how quick it can happen? Let's do the next goal at 238. Maybe we'll be able to do that. Pitts, Walker, Omarion Hampton, Nucleus, and Demetrius Knight Jr. I helped. It's shake and bake, and I helped. McCarthy, McLaurin, and Barron, I can honestly say I've never had shake and bake. Not at a friend's house, not at my house. I've never had shake and bake. Lawrence, Purdy, Williams, and Tyler Warren. Cook, Swift, Egbuka, and Thornton. All right. Resurgence is next. This is the last box of the break. And we're going to see what kind of treat it provides. Because there are no boxes after this. And then the only thing I got for you now is baseball in the shop. It's baseball. Baseball. Stroud, Nix, Judy, Rashid Shadeed out of 275, Lad McConkey, and Riley Leonard. Seahawks. Caleb Williams, Drake London. What do we got going on back there? I think we got an on-card auto. Love, Kamara, RJ Harvey, I'm not 100% positive, but we're going to find out either way. Out of 25, it is Jack Besh on-card auto for Dr. Hans to go along with his Thornton. It's actually not a bad hit there, bro. Out of 25. He's got hope. The boy's got hope. Achan, Lawrence, Watt, Terrence Ferguson, Egbuka Refractor, and Quinshawn Judkins. Sertan, Lamb, Young, Derwin James, Ashton Genty, and a Makuba. Oh yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Harrison, Tua, Neighbors, Ellick. For the Texans, it is Jalen Noel out of 50 and Tez Johnson. Griff, you're not wrong. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. We're not going to get an auto probably, but we can get something. We can get something. Nice hit there, Ben. Wilson, Mayfield, Samuel, Caleb Williams out of 425, Lawrence, and Amos. If there's a will, there's a way, folks. If there's a will, there's a way. Just ask DeChef. Hamilton, Penix Jr., Williams, Jalen Milroe, DK Metcalf, and Will Johnson. A couple of our breaks today have been very team-centric. Gonzalez, like multiple of one team. Hall, McCaffrey, Irving, Allen, and Campbell. They printed it out with the double up today, Laney. I don't know. Look, it's out of our control. I'll tell you this though. I plan on doing baseball, but man, I bet you one more football would be something, a sight to see. McLaurin, Jefferson. I've been doing this for a while. I think it would be. Nico Collins, Ty Felton out of 375, Hunter, and Mason Taylor. I may just start tomorrow with this break. I got me a feeling. I'm just telling you, like I'm looking at it. We've got a couple of good deeds out here. Something's gonna rear its ugly head up in the next time we do one. Slayton, Smith, Bosa, Evans, Jackson, and Tyreek, and that could be in the baseball. I'm just saying. I've done this a couple of times. Bowers, Thomas Jr., St. Brown, Barrett Carter out of 250, Egbuka, and Jaden Blue. And the last pack, Magic. Pickens, Prescott, Tom Brady out of 275 for the Bucks. Trevor Lawrence, Josh Allen, and Princely. Soup, you got a whole triumvirate of people in here that are right there along with you. They're right there along with you. It didn't spread the love. It just didn't do it. It would have been nice if it had done it. It just didn't. You're not alone in here. See, Art. See that you're not alone in here. I'm here with you, you guys. I can see it. I can see it. Aries, let me do a recap real quick, and then we'll do Shop the Stand. But I'm here with you. Don't ever think that I'm not seeing it. I'm here with you. It happens. It happens. Well, that's what I'm saying. There's a few that are just fine. Carter out of 250. It happens, you guys. It does. I know it's not fun, but it happens. Felton out of 375. Egbuka, Ward, Carter, Jackson Smith, Travis Hunter, Tootin, Nakua, Makuba out of 225. Calvin Ridley out of 99. Pat Bryant, Myles Garrett out of 425. RJ Harvey, Shadur, Jalen Lane, and Justin Herbert. We had Colston Loveland, Jalen Walker out of 275, Mini Diamonds, Malachi Starks for the Ravens, Nick Bosa out of 425, CJ Stroud, Dalton Schultz out of 150, Shadur out of 225, Jaden Higgins out of 199, Marvin Harrison Jr. out of 299, Achan out of 225, Omarion Hampton Nucleus out of 25, Derwin James Jr. Extraterrestrial, Rashid Shadeed out of 275, Tom Brady for the Bucks out of 275, Milroe Refractor, Caleb Williams out of 425. Quinshawn Judkins Space Dust out of 75. Jerry Jeudy out of 399. Mason Taylor Auto for the Jets out of 99. You had Caleb Williams out of 199. Omarion Hampton Redemption. Dante Thornton Jr. out of 75. Jalen Noel out of 50. Actually a nice looking card. Dylan Gabriel out of 75 on the Space Dust Auto. Jack Besh on card auto out of 25. And the Jackson Dart Auto for the Giants. All right, this is break 64-24. Here's the baseball overlay. I'm going to put it up on YouTube real quick too, just so people can see it. There it is. And then I'm going to take that down. Take a screenshot if you need it. It'll have your break number and your name beside your squad. It's rip time. And then I'm going to put the same break in there. It is updated. Thank you, Noni. It is updated. So let me put the same break back in there because I know at least a couple of you didn't get your team in this one. Oh, I forgot to write. How about that? I got you, Andy. It's okay. I forgot to do it, but I'll write it on the sheet. That's my fault. My bad, Angie. My bad. There you go. Now it's right. Okay, I'm going to drop the same break in there right now. It's going in there identical to this one. And your teams are going to be available in about 2.5 seconds. They're in there. And it is, I'm going to unpin it and pin it back. There it is. All right, folks, good luck. Let's get a little ripping in. You'll get a little ripping in. I'll get a little ripping in. Get some ripping in. This is going to be interesting. Let's start with Bowman's best. Let's start with Bowman's best. Maybe we'll go in chronological order. Peaches, 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 peaches. Good luck. Remember, when you're looking at teams in there, there's 2 25 hobbies in this and 4 26 hobbies. 2 of them are Topps Chrome. One's a jumbo and one's a delight. What's the adventure time? What, Scotty? What? What? Matt Olson, Mason Miller. We start out with Jaron Elkins auto for the Dodgers. Dodgers are on the board already. Just like that, out of nowhere, on the board. Leo DeVry. Why am I tripping right now? And Jeremy Pena. Why'd that look? Oh, that's why. Because it's got that lava print. It doesn't usually have that. I was like, what's going on with that? Matt, we ship all cards. We ship all of them, even the base. Marte, Rodriguez, James Wood, base rookie, Luis Pena, and Chase Dollander. I don't see it. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. That's why I was freaking out. I was like, what's going on with this card? It's down at the bottom, out of 50. I didn't see it. I was like, what's going on with this card? You got it right, ET. You got it right. Bo Bichette, Roman Anthony, Pete Crow on the circuitry, Hunter Goodman out of 199, and a Christian Campbell refractor. This box starting out pretty good. It's the same break, you guys, in the shop. Same one. No different. Same 6 total hobby boxes. 2 of them are 25. 4 of them are 26. Yeah, ET, don't do that again. It's none of your business. Jesus Made, Bryce Eldridge, Chase Burns, Jackson Wiggins for the Cubs. Going to Nev. Hey, Breaking Rips, good morning. Did somebody win shop the stand here? I'll address that right now so I don't have to worry about it. I'm going to try to get their attention. And Zach Neto. Oh, it was Matt. Matt, you know we'll do that at the end of this, bro. We'll do that at the end of this break. Okay. Slade Caldwell. Charlie Condon, Slade Caldwell again. Gonzalez for the Giants. All right, bet. And Cade Anderson. A couple of decent autos in this so far. Who had that San Fran? Who had San Fran? Oh, it was P-Dub. Juan Soto. Otani, Lindor. He's the best prospect ever, PJ, in the history of prospects. George Lombard Jr. and Wyatt Langford. Riley Green, Hunter Goodman, Walker Jenkins out of 350. Shohei and Augustin Ramirez on the refractor. Look. Hi. Yes, all teams are pinned at the bottom of your screen. Same break right now. Same break. Pin at the bottom of your screen. Same one. It's at the bottom of your screen. No, right now it's at the bottom of your screen. Anderson, Matthews, Rushman, Burns out of 350, and Luis Pena. Did they just trade him? Montgomery, Schwarber, Seager, Churio, and Quintero. Okay. Machado, Navarez out of 75 for the Red Sox. Who got Boston? Lord Gator. Hey, Brock, you should put that in the chat 7 more times and I'll still ignore it. Garcia, Liam Doyle on the mini diamonds, and Gunnar Henderson. You should copy and paste it, bro. That's what you should do. That's what I think. I think it's a good idea. Marcelo Mayer on the base rookie. Drake Baldwin base rookie. Churio. Mini diamonds, Jake DeGrom out of 299, and Pete Crow Armstrong. Hi, CC. Hi. Yep. That's right. You got to keep up. You got to keep up or you're going to fall behind. Machado, DeGrom, Jesus Made, and Chandler Simpson. All right, 1 down, 5 to go. 5 to go. Let's do Inception. Let's get both the 25s out of the way immediately. Collins. Oh, hold on. Max Muncy, Pete Crow Armstrong, Amador for the Rockies. Minnesota. I told you every time they get something. David Festa out of 125. Last team Magic. Rafael Devers and Cameron Missner for the Rays out of 7.5. They always find a way, Angie. They always find a way to sneak in there and get them a deed. You can't hold them down very long. No, you cannot. Just ask Gavin. He knows. Gavin knows. All right, let's do... Yeah, let's do the jumbo. Then we'll do tier 1, Topps Finest, and Topps Chrome. That's going to be fun. Morales, Riley, Lugo, Rasmussen, Ward, Paredes. Oop, hold on. Spencer Steer, Brenton Doyle, Freddie Freeman, Scooble, and Georgia Springer. Oh, I don't know. That's up to you. I don't know. I'm sure there's no shortage of easy teams to get still in there, but I guess it depends on who you collect. The choice is up to you. Carson Williams on the base rookie. Weaver, Holiday, Lyle, Bobby Witt Jr., Augustin Ramirez, Fernando Tatis, Basayo, Troy Melton for the Tigers. We'll take that. Fries. Yep. Ellie and Akamoto. A deed? Did someone say a deed? Stanton, DeLauder, King, Suarez, Mackenzie Gore, Reagans, Terang, Luzardo. We got a radiating rookie here. For the Mets, Jonah Tong. Yes, please and thank you. And the New York Mets, Donnie. Donnie. Did you want a deed, mate? Were you looking for a deed, yeah?
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Hunter Brown and Shane Smith. You got a deed right here. You better stop being greedy, P-Dub. Stop it right now. You got one on the stand. Bieber, Swanson, Bailey, Langoliers, Aranda, Imai, Schwarber, Herrera, Caminero, Spencer Torkelson out of 75, and a Bubba Chandler. I did not. Nobody made fun of Gonzalez. I said he was the best prospect ever in the history of ever. Okay? And he is. Jung Hoo Lee, Moreno, Maxwell, Horner, Snell, Cruz, Campbell, Chase Burns, Kyle Schwarber, Luke Keyshaw on the Rookie Cup, and Ryan Jeffers. I did nothing, PJ. I didn't do anything. I really didn't. No, I'm not exactly sure, you guys. No, there's 7,423 teams left in the next one. That's not bad. It's halfway. All right, it's about 2 away from halfway. Joe Ryan, Suarez, Matt McClain, Valera, Caros, Raleigh, House, DeGrom, Yamamoto on the perspectives, Bryce Harper, and Colby Thomas. Well, why don't you go look him up, PJ, if you don't believe me? If you don't believe me, go look him up. You tell me if he's any good. All right? Because I think he's probably their best. I'm pretty sure he's their best prospect. Unless something changed. Unless something changed over the last little bit. How about this, PJ? You know, sometimes you just got to trust your gut. Look in this guy's eyes. Look at this guy. Look into his eyes. Does he look like he's playing games? Because I don't think it does. Oh, Brantley works for their farm league. He said he's not their best. He works for them. Bader, Green, Melton, Dreyer, Henderson, Ramirez, Torres, Imanga, Zach Cole for the Astros, Jake DeGrom out of 99, and Nolan McLean. I have not pulled a minion, Laney. Nope. I sure haven't. Well, all right then. Newt Bar, Marte, Quan, Walker, Schneeman, Murphy. You got one auto up there, bro, for the Dodgers. Gurriel, Jacob Marcy, Fernando Tatis, Freddie Peralta, and Max Muncy. Cole Young, Pena, Basayo, Churio, Donovan, Bellinger, Springer, Rooker, O'Hop, Julio Rodriguez, and a Colson Montgomery for the White Sox. Smitty says, more O's, please. Kafus, Pasquantino, Schlittler, Akamoto, Smith, Freeman, Beatty, Simeon, Dave Parker, Brian Reynolds, and Max Fried. Well, I don't know, PJ. Maybe let's see what happens. Let's see over time. Let's see what pops off. Contreras, Sproat, Chandler, Jeffers, Rodon, Rodriguez, Scherzer, Pete Crow, Roman Anthony, McGreevy out of 250, and Cody Freeman. I told you that already. When the day comes, just remember to vote for Primo. Arozarena, Toll, Tatis, Waldrop, Moore, Walls, Andy, Carpenter, Smith, Garcia, and Logan Gilbert. Logan Gilbert. No, I won't be running as Primo, unfortunately. I'll have to go by my, given name. So, but you know the face and you know the voice. That's all you need to know. The rest of it's irrelevant. And my real name's Dale. No, it's not. Topps Finest Delight. This is the first one of these I've opened. Empty. I've opened a lot of baseball, but no Finest Delight. I've opened a lot of the regular hobbies. Yamamoto to start it out. Luis Arias out of 150, rare. Ellie out of 275. Kyle Teal out of 50, rare. White Sox. Matt Chapman out of 10 for the Giants. You can't have this. No, P-Dub, nah. Salvi out of 25 for the Royals. Finest Phenom, Sal Stewart for the Reds. Man, come on, JT. Come on, man. What are you doing to me? Cardinals. Ooh, JJ Weatherholt out of 25. CK knows. Yes, Primo does want it. For the Angels, Mitch Ferris. And for the Rangers, Corey Seager. Well, those are fun. First one of those I've opened. I liked it. KP, is that just like, is that like, what, huh? What about it? What about it? Huh? 238,000 likes will get you there. 238,000 likes will get you there. JJ Weatherholt, Deed. Finest Phenom, Sal Stewart, Deed. And we got an out of 10, Matt Chapman. A Kyle Teal rare. I mean, that's a good box. It's a good box. Same break is pinned at the bottom of your screen right now, and that's where it's at until it's not. That's right. You heard what I said. 2 reds in that box, too. No fair. All right, let's do tier 1. And then we'll end with Topps Chrome Delight. Refresh. Bryce Harper out of 75 for the Phillies. PJ, did you take a team that you know absolutely nothing about, PJ? Because that's what I'm hearing right now. I'm hearing, I don't know. I just randomly took a team. I didn't even really think about it. I just grabbed one. PJ, stop it. We've got Jeff Bagwell out of 49 for the Astros. Hello. Going to Hoove. Rockies. Burnable out of 199. And Mason Miller out of 199 for the Padres. And then there was one left. It's Topps Chrome Delight. And that's just the way things are, folks. That's just the way things are. All right. Now, there's deeds up there. I don't know if you got one or not, but there's only one box left to get you a deed. That's it. So, there. What do you think about that? Well, we all know Buster and Bonds. Crave, why do you put that? Don't put that in the chat. Why you be like that? Why you gotta be like that, Crave? Huh? Why you gotta be like that? You hit an Angels card. I don't know, remember what it was, but you hit one. It'd be like that. You hit an Angels auto. Are you in here talking smack now, Crave? That's unbefitting of you. I don't like it. Stop it. Last box. Empty. Hey, Mrs. F. Oh, you better not talk no trash about Joe Boo. He'll show up at your front door. Logan Gilbert. Nolan McLean. Max Muncy. Alex Freeland out of 75. For the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz out of 99. Imai out of 10 for the Astros. Chris Sale out of 75. Pittsburgh, Will Robinson auto out of 99. Boston Early out of 75. Shohei, Nemo, Butler, and Walker. That's that. That's it. Griff, who did you get? You got more than one team, didn't you? Yeah, A's treated you wrong. Royals, got a couple of Royals. I don't see the other one right now. Brew Crew. Yeah, they treated you a little wrong, didn't they? Appreciate you, Scotty. They treated you a little unfair, Griff. What up, Remy? And Nolan McLean. Now I'm going to do a recap of this. See what's still chilling out there. Chilling like a villain. But we got to do a recap first, okay? Jace Hughes, them Guardians weren't very nice, were they? And Zach Cole. Oh, you can't, Griff, you can't get 3 teams and miss and think that it's over. That's you giving up. We don't like quitters. We're not about quitters around here, Griff. No quitting. I pulled enough heat this weekend to cover 3 weeks worth of other breakers. Cruz out of 99. Freeland out of 75. Amai out of 10. Chris Sale out of 75. Robertson out of 99. McLean. Yamamoto. Arias out of 150. Cruz out of 275. Teal out of 50. Roman Anthony. Julio Rodriguez. Montgomery. Marcy. DeGrom out of 99. Nolan McLean. Yamamoto. Bryce Harper. Spencer Torkelson out of 75. And Bubba Chandler. Who knows, Amanda? Maybe at the right price. Could be. Basayo, Cruz, Akamoto, Scooble, Devers, Simpson, Made, Burns out of 350, Otani, Ramirez, DeVries, Chase Dolander, Pena, Burns, Misner, DeGrom, and Doyle. Hunter Goodman, Jenkins out of 350, Campbell, Otani, Chapman out of 10, McGreevy out of 250, Gonzalez for the Giants, Tong on the radiating rookies, Troy Melton out of 499, Wiggins for the Cubs, Elkins for the Dodgers, Festa out of 125, Navarez out of 75, Zach Cole, Burnable, Bagwell out of 49, Bryce Harper out of 75, Mason Miller out of 199. Mitch Ferris. Salvi was out of 25. Early. Weatherholt out of 25. And the finest phenom, Sal Stewart, for the Cincinnati Reds. Good luck. I'm sorry, I'm going to need 7,000 more people to put 238K in the chat. That's it. I need 17 people to say that. All right, and then I'll put it in. I'll put it as a gimme. Come on. We got 4. I need 17 people to say it. It's a new rule. Come on. Come on. All right. It is popping up soon, momentarily. There it is, folks. Good luck. And then the same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen right now. That will be probably my last one of the day, unless that one just like snap fills or something. But that's the plan anyways. It's the same break. Later. You have a good day? Okay.
How much now?
We're going to try to find a deed. Have a good evening. Empty. All right, you guys. Bowman's Best has been pretty good to us. Schwarber, Seager and Wilson, McGonigal, and Julio Rodriguez. CJ, I can. But if I don't get Griff a card this time, he's going to find me and he's going to end it. He's going to take me out. That's what he said. He said, it's over for you, Primo, if you can't get me a card, bro. It's done. He meant it, too. I don't know. Kim, Caminero, Luis Pena, Freeman, and Shohei on the refractor. Quintero. All right, there's your Brave out of 15, bro. Diego. There you go, bro. All right. Okay. Bet. You good? We cool?
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Bryce Harper on the circuitry. Roman Anthony out of 150 and a Riley Green. We good, bro? You good? You good, cuh? Lord Gator. Gunnar Henderson. Pete Crow, Stephen Kwan, Junior Caminero, and a Hunter Goodman. We've opened a lot of Finest Hobby. I was kind of surprised at that Delight. That was an excellent Delight. Of course, I'm getting a little worked up because Sal was in there. But still, I mean, you got to give a play a chance. Chandler Simpson, base. Cade Anderson, Jackson Holiday, Griffin, and Matt Olson. Did you hear that? Uh-oh. Griff's from Cleveland, Jobu. How could you let him down? Bryce Matthews, Braden Montgomery, Sean Keys for the Blue Jays. Jesus Made out of 199. He caught a whiff of what you're throwing down, Griff, because that's why Made just showed up. And Marte out of nowhere. He wasn't in that pack until you told him that. Blue Jays, USMC. Yeah, Griffin's an insert, Cam. Yep, he is. There's some different forms of it though. That one wasn't the most unique of the insert. Condone, Binge, Kurtz. Now that's the same thing, but I wish if I pull one, you'll see the difference. Hunter Goodman out of 250 and Bryce Eldridge. If there's ones that look better than this. Hunter Goodman. No, it's the same. It's the same break. There's no difference. Same boxes. Well, obviously not the exact same boxes, but you get what I'm saying. Bubba Chandler, Paul Skeens, Dalton Rushing, Gino Groover for the Diamondbacks, and an Eli Willits for the Nationals. People kind of sleep on Bowman's Best. It's a good product, Cam. It's not all that inexpensive either. It's a good product. Now, of course, there's 4 autos per box. That helps. Shaw, Kurtz base, Pete Alonso, Tommy White, and Juan Soto. Marcelo Mayer, Drake Baldwin base. Churio, Suzuki, and Bo Bichette. Don't be mad at me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't want to hear it. Stop it. Hey, USMC, how about a Bazana on the auto? Leave me alone. Don't do it. I'm waiting. Look, he's typing it in right now. I can feel it. I already knew, bro. I already knew. You couldn't help yourself, could you? You couldn't help yourself. It's because you were talking smack earlier. It's not. You did it. I didn't do it. You talked too much smack. I'm sorry. Joe Boo didn't like it.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Drake Baldwin rookie. Drake Baldwin out of 99. There's the one that looks different. You see that? See the variation of that where it's got like that glint to it? And Roman Anthony, I think he did. You had the Guardians in the last. Did you have the Guardians in the last one? You did, didn't you, Griff? I think he did. He had 3 teams in the last one. I might have 3 teams in this one too. So this has been a good box. If you haven't noticed, it's been a very good box. Machado, DeGrom, Caldwell, Abbott, and Jesus Made on the refractor. All right, let's get into the Inception 25, and then we'll just have nothing but 26 left in the break. USMC, you gotten a couple of cards so far. I don't remember what it was. Oh, was it that? Yeah, it was probably that. That was one of them. Empty. Christian Yelich. Ryan Bliss for the Mariners. For the Angels, Caden Dana. We might have two autos here. Out of 199 for the Angels, P-Dub. And behind it. Well, it's not who you asked for. But CJ, how about a Ronald Acuna molecular auto out of 20 for the Braves? Does that work? Is that keepable? Can we live off of that one? Augustin Ramirez and Jackson Merrill. Are we good? You good, bro? This is all good. You good, bro? All right, bet. All right. No, it's the same break. The same break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. I repeat, the same break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. It's a nice hit there, bro. This isn't terrible either for the Angels.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
All right, it's jumbo time. It is jumbo time. Get ready. Get ready. Alex Bregman, Durbin, Marcy, Barnett, Burns, Nick Kurtz on the Rookie Cup, Adele. We have Amai, Shohei, Kurtz, and Cal Raleigh. Okay, that's a good start. I know these are just a couple of refractors and whatnot, but it's a good start. If I'm opening this box for myself, I'm feeling all right about it. When does Primo's own cartoon spinoff show start? I don't know, bro. One of these days, you know, one of these days it'll just be on Netflix and you can just put it on repeat for your kids and you don't ever have to worry about anything. They'll just be stuck watching it all the time. They'll be mesmerized. They'll never leave their chairs. And then you'll wake up one day and they'll just be, deed. Barger, Gallon, Rice, McGonigal base, Bell, Burnable, Mayo. Oh boy, redemption. Kelsey asked, what was the best country song of all time? Brady House for the Nationals. James Wood for the Nationals, and good luck. Topps redemption card. Congratulations. You are due to receive a rookie autograph pink parallel of Cam Schlittler for the Yankees B. Yep, we want those. Hey, Primo, you fizzled out, bro. I don't know if you can pull deeds anymore. Wrong.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
All right, I'm sorry. All right, I take it back. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I take it back. I didn't mean it. No, I didn't mean it. No, I didn't. Okay? So stop it. Casey. Jack Leiter, son of Al. Josh Naylor, there's a Murakami base. Owen Cassie, Hernandez, Mayer, Crochet, Lou Bob, Scooble, Joe Adele, and Hurston Waldrop. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. The Jumbo's been pretty good. The Jumbo's been pretty good to us. They really have. Overall, the Jumbos have been real nice to us. Arias, Banfield, Castillo, Vargas and Brown, Keyshaw Rookie Cup, Garcia, Owen Cassie, Caglione, Jaron Duran out of 50 and a Christian Moore. See, that's not bad. That's a decent pack. That whole pack, for the most part, other than the base cards. That's a decent pack. Caglione. And Owen Cassie. Tanner Beebe, Nathan Church, Shane Cruz, Bryant, Peralta, Reynolds, and Turner, Corbin Carroll and Kobe Mayo with a Taylor Walls. Kirby, Matthews, Acuna, Roman Anthony base rookie, Lindor, Merrill, Manzardo, and McGreevy, Devers, Roman Anthony, and Jack Dreyer rookie cup. And what we have left over here is Tier 1, Finest Delight, and Topps Chrome Delight. So 3 more boxes to go after this stack of jumbo packs. Noah Cameron Rookie Cup early. Rumoto, Goldschmidt, Savage, Varsho, Simpson, Diaz, Julio Rodriguez, Matthew Boyd, and a Gunnar Henderson. Gunna. Smack a Fish, what up? McCutcheon, Lowe, Shaw Rookie Cup, Kikuchi, Messick, Wood, Horton Rookie Cup, Trout on the perspectives, Petey Halpin for the Guardians. Ain't no way, dude. Ain't no way. Gurriel Jr. out of 150 and Marte on the refractor. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, dude. Ain't no way. Griff, you couldn't make this stuff up. You couldn't make it up. All right, here we go. We got both our autos out of this. Let's see what else is chilling. Something be chilling. Griff, don't you tell me fibs. Don't be like that. Baez, Pavetta, Tucker, Kemp, Dolander, Edwards, Wheeler, Betts, Cal Raleigh, Crochet, and Stephen Kwan. You stop that, Griff. You stop. Keaton, who knows? Who knows? I broke my piggy bank open and I used all of the silver-looking coins in it, and that was enough. Manny Machado, Story, Sale, Crooks, Gilbert, Chisholm, Mizorowski, Acuna, Hayes, Jackson Churio, and Jordan Walker. Jordan Alvarez, Painter, Shanwell, Burns, Flaherty, Rushman, Bush, Akamoto, Colson Montgomery, Lou Bob, and Brendan Donovan. Stowers, Davis, Freeland, Seager, Skeens, Lee, Carroll, Trout, Alonzo, Luis Arias out of 99, and a Cody Bellinger. Bellinger. I don't know, Kelsey. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what tricks he's got up his sleeve? We never know. You just got to show up. You got to show up. You got to keep your head on a swivel, and you got to show up. I mean, that's just the way it is. Okay? There's no other way around it. All right, let's do Topps Finest Delight. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. He could have. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. If he said it, then you can probably take it to the bank. Finest Delight. I think when I talked to him yesterday, I don't know what he said last night, but I think he's waiting for a certain couple of things to come in before he does that. Maybe some tops, chrome of some sort, maybe Delights. I think he's waiting for something to get here before he does that. Empty. No, it's not bad at all. There's currently 7,422 teams left in the next break. That's almost halfway. Colby Thomas. Troy Melton out of 50, rare for the Tigers. Out of 250, Mookie Betts for the Dodgers. Angels out of 50, Zach Neto. For the Giants, Rafael Devers out of 75. J.J. Weatherholt out of 50 for St. Louis. Out of 75, Corbin Carroll for the Diamondbacks. Angels. Jim Edmonds for the Angels. P-Dub. Ooh, Basayo out of 150. And Byron Buxton. Deeds are showing up, folks. The deeds are showing up. Yep. Griff doesn't like me very much, but I'll find my way around that one way or another because deeds are here. Oh, they're here. There's no mistaking it. They're here. They're ever present. Griff, don't be like that. You don't know me. You don't know me, Griff. All right? You don't know me. You should know me a little bit, but you don't know me, bro. And you'd know that making that statement is just unfactual. It was probably hard to type into the chat. The fates that be made it, probably didn't even want to let you hit send, but they did. They were like, it's fine, just let them send it, even though it's not true. Those tops finds delights are all right. I didn't have a reference point because I hadn't opened any up till to this point. Tier 1. Jackson Churio for the Brew Crew out of 99. Christian Moore out of 75 for the Angels. Brady House for the Nationals out of 49. And Pete Alonso for the Mets. All right. We got Jackson Churio out of 99, bro. Neto, where? I don't remember when I pulled it. Where is it? Where's the Neto, Samantha? I'm not sure. How long ago did I pull it? I know, Griff. Griff, I know. Well, I'm down to one box now. You just going to in finest. It does. It does. Upper left-hand corner out of 50. Zach Neto, Samantha. I'm sorry, Griff. I'm down to one box. I don't have a whole lot of options left. I can only do so much. I mean, you see deeds up there. You can't deny the deeds are up there. They're there. They're all over the place. They're standing all over the stand. Here, this is all I can do. Look, he's from Cleveland, Joe Boo. Whisper sweet nothings into the last Topps Chrome Jumbo or Delight. Empty. Akamoto. I see you, Jordan. Shane Smith. Shadow Etch. Jose Ramirez for the Guardians. Griff. You're one off. Athletics. USMC, you're destroying this break. Langoliers out of 99. Aroldis Chapman out of 250. Trey out of 50 for the Blue Jays. Yep, we'll take that. Arson. Uh-oh. Record's broken. All right, we've got Jordan Walker, Stephen Kwan, Marte, Nick Kurtz on the Future Stars, Bradley Rodriguez out of 499. What in the world is this? All right, good luck. Topps redemption card. Congratulations. You are due to receive a rookie autograph gold geometric parallel of Did y'all forget? Y'all might have forgot. Griff's not happy with me right now, but I'll tell you right now, the deeds. Remember the deeds? Murakami gold auto redemption for the White Sox. Oh, man. Bruh. Cheeks. All I get from Griff is cheeks. Thanks, Griff. Thanks. Could you at least say, yeah, Primo, you got a couple of deeds up there? Just a little bit.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Stop it, Griff. That's not true. That's not true. I pulled you something. I don't know if I have or not, Griff. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that. I feel like I have, but I don't know it. But that's not fair because I can't pick the teams for you. That's not fair. All I can do is say the deeds are going to be there, and they are. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. You could have just as easily got Cleveland in this one and had been dancing all over the place. But UMC got it. USMC got it. What do you want me to do, bro? Don't be like that. Look, ain't nobody else doing this. Nope. Which one, Kelsey? Murakami? No, Griff. I'm sorry, bro. That's never fun. I'm just trying to have a good time with you. I don't mean any ill will. I hope you know that. I think you know that. I mean no ill will. I'm just trying to have a good time. Hey, look, I get into breaks and it happens to me too, Griff. What can you? Neto out of 50, Carroll out of 75, Betts out of 250. No, same breaks pin at the bottom of your screen right now. Plenty of teams left. Devers out of 75, Buxton, Churio, Trout, Anthony, Cassie, Caglione, Moore, Murakami, House, Wood, Kurtz, Raleigh, Augustin Ramirez, Merrill, Jesus Made, and Roman Anthony. Shohei on the refractor. Drake Baldwin, Kurtz, Made out of 199, Duran out of 50, Bryce Harper, Eli Willits, Hunter Goodman out of 250, Shohei, Roman Anthony out of 150, McGonigal, Baldwin out of 99, Caminero, Langoliers out of 99, Kurtz, Bradley Rodriguez out of 499, Churio out of 199. Christian Moore out of 75, Trey out of 50, Aroldis Chapman out of 250, Pete Alonso out of 99, Jim Edmonds out of 50, Cal Raleigh, Petey Halpin for the Guardians, Troy Melton out of 50 rare, JJ Weatherholt out of 50. Basayo out of 150 on the auto. Nice hit there, bro. Did you actually just hit both of these? You did, didn't you? You hit this and you hit the Murakami. Luis out of 99. Colson Montgomery. Guriel out of 150. Groover. Torrance out of 15. Caden Dana out of 199. Bazana. Keys. Brady House out of 49. Jose Ramirez, Shadow Etch. Ronald Acuna out of 20. Cam Schlittler out of Pink Parallel. And the Geometric Gold out of 50, Murakami. Redemption. Dun, 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 dun. Did you want a deed? Okay. Good luck. Holla. Scooble. And out of 10 for the Rockies, Robert Kalaz, 7 out of 10. Nice, nice, nice. Just nice all the way around there. He's kind of chonky, too. No, no. Hang on. No. Can somebody put something in the chat so I know there's, there's life out there? Oh, he's chonky. I don't have a choice, bro. I'm gonna have to put him into 180. Oh no, I found one. Never mind. You're good, bro. Out of 10. Thank you, everybody. I might, Kenneth. You never know. Marcelo Mayer, Drake Baldwin, base rookie, Jesus Made, Brencino, and Corbin Carroll. Yeah, a little rough there, isn't it, Reed? Little bit. That might be one of the worst I've ever seen, actually. That's rough. That's rough. That's almost like he didn't even want it, like... All right, I'm going to stop. I'm going to be nice. I'm not going to be mean. I'm going to be nice. All card ship, Brian, even the base. Chandler Simpson, base rookie. Cade Anderson, Bryce Matthews. Manny Machado out of 299 and a Roki on the refractor. What up, True? I'm going to be nice. But that might be the worst auto I've ever seen. Worse than AR. That's worse than AR. I'm sorry. I didn't, True. I stayed back. Gunnar Henderson, Pete Crow, Bo Bichette, Pete Crow Armstrong, and Kyle Stowers. Mr. and Mrs. and Noah and Kobe and pretty much PJ. Everybody went for the most part. Churio, Machado. Are you kidding me? Another redemption. Somebody stop this. Jazz Chisholm. Charlie Condon out of 250. Good luck. Out for the year, really, T-Dub. That's not good. Topps online redemption card. Congratulations. You are due to receive a best of 25 early form autographs refractor parallel of Hey, Griff. Hi. Hi, Griff. Hi. 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 Hey. Griff, you stayed the course and you're rewarded for it. You stayed the course and you're rewarded for it. We talked all kind of smack back and forth. And you knew deep down in your heart that there's only one deedsman. Congratulations.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
No, Kenneth, he's not any good at all. I don't even think he's not even worth it. It ain't nothing. That's a rookie too, by the way. That's a rookie. Yeah, that's not good, T-Dub. That's not good. Colson, Montgomery, Jacob Mizorowski, Hunter Goodman, Acuna, and Luke Keyshaw for the Twins. Griff needs some more though. That won't make him whole. It just makes him happy, but that won't make it all better. Montgomery, Schwarber, Seager, Anthony, and Swellenback. Gonzalez, Will Smith, Cam Smith, Matt Olson, and Jackson Merrill. Jose Ramirez, Caden Dana for the Angels out of 99, Jesus Made, Paul Skeens out of 250, and Christian Moore. It's Skeens. Matt Shaw, base rookie. Kurtz, base rookie. Marte, Pete Crow, and Kevin McGonigal, refractor. Hi, Sung Kim. Caminero, Marcelo Mayer on the circuitry. James Wood out of 350, and Sebastian Walcott. Well, this has been a good box. Can we top it off with one hidden treasure? Just one little treat that we weren't ready for, like a super or a 101 printing plate. It doesn't even feel like there's any cards in this pack. Luis Pena, Quintero, Rodriguez, Chingson Ko for the Dodgers, and Connor Griffin. Yep, it was a good box. That's a good box. If you open that box yourself, you'd be like, all right, bet. With an out of 10 RPA in it too. All right, let's open the other 25 box, which is Inception. And then all we'll have left is 26. Be hate in the house. Don't be hitten. Mr. Homolka. Stop eating me sesame cake. Chase Dolander. Luke Keyshaw. Robert Hassel. On the short print, Francisco Lindor. Our auto is Robert Hassel III out of 99, Caleb Durbin, and Paul Skeens out of 150. That's a sharp-looking card. SMJ will take that. Hey, Jamie. Had a lot of rookies in that, too. All right, let's do the Top Chrome Jumbo. I'm good, Jamie. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Devin Williams, Hunter Goodman, Colson Montgomery, Max Fried, Cody Freeman, Mason Wynn, Dylan Cease, CJ Abrams, Corey Seager, Riley Green, and Luke Weaver. Well, just sitting right on the top there, Alejandro Kirk out of 99 for the Blue Jays. Denzel Clark, Aaron Judge, Sal Stewart, Vladdy Guerrero Jr., Joey Ortiz, Aroldis Chapman, Salvi Perez, Matt Olson, Francisco Lindor, and Jackson Holiday. What's wrong, Jamie? You good, bro? Oh, well, yeah. Juju, I saw you out there. I saw you. Nice try sneaking up in here. You think you're just going to sit in there and nobody knows it? Well, I saw you. Nice try. Abreu, Clement, Sasaki, Baldwin Rookie Cup, Connor Griffin base rookie, Perdomo, Swellenback, Duran, Christian Moore, Isaac Collins, and Lyle. Suzuki, Yastrzemski, Torkelson, Carter Jensen, Garcia, and Jacob Melton. Ellie De La Cruz, Jordan Beck, Carlos Correa on the logo fractor. Top 75, Alex Bregman and Eugenio Suarez for the Reds. Still no, oh, no, never mind. We'll do one more anyways. I forgot Alejandro was just chilling right on the front. Royce Lewis, Shinsuke, Jimenez, Beavers, Kirk, Alcantara, Buxton and Miller, Jose Ramirez, Pete Crow, and Mackenzie Gore. Ballesteros, Garcia, Nemo, Butler, Walker, Harper, Burleson, Paul Skeens, Shohei, and Amai. Decent pack. Skeens. Nick, the Rockies is Robert Kalaz, 7 out of 10. And then the Redemption's Kurtz rookie. Bassett, Wisenhunt, Contreras, Arenado, Crawford, Smith, Webb, Gossman, Mark McGuire diamond moments for the Cardinals, Chase Madroth, and Cole Reagans. Stick around, Nick. We got the rest of these packs, but I got a tier 1, a Topps Finest Delight, and a Topps Chrome Delight. That's pretty good. It's enticing. Keel, Bichette, Eldridge, Scott, Tovar, Langford, Adames, Frelick, Fernandez for the Rockies on the auto, Mackenzie Gore on the negative, and Aranda for the Rays. Jan Keel. Marte for the Diamondbacks. Guzman, Dingler, Crawford, Bogarts, Yamamoto, Senga, Yamamoto, Pete Crow, Ozzy Albies, and Moreno for the Diamondbacks. Flores, Strider, Caglione, Stott, J.J. Weatherholt, Acosta, Verlander, Otani, Acuna, Betts, and Zach Maxwell for the Reds. Ritter for the Rockies. Wilson, Taylor, Lopez, Perez, McNeil, Green, Isaac Collins, Chase Utley for the Phillies, Corbin Burns, and Nico Horner. All right, down to the last pack of Topps Chrome Jumbo. Put something, little something in this pack. That's all I can say about that. That's what I'm saying. Give us a little D. Williams, Tong, Soderstrom, Cole, Ponce, Binge, Pete Crow, Madroth, Ozzy Albies, Edwin Diaz for the Dodgers out of 150, and Kyle Karros for the Rockies. I'll take it. It's all right. I'll take it. It's fine. It's cool. It's cool. It's all good. It's all good. All right, let's get into let's do Topps Finest. Let's do Topps Finest, then we'll do Tier 1, and we'll end with Topps Chrome. All right, Finest is up. Good luck. Carlos Rodon on the rare for the Yankees. For the Rays out of 150, Ian Seymour. Scooble out of 275 rare for the Tigers. Vinny Pasquantino, red out of 5. There you go, Royals. Did you get him again? Oh. Mondez, we'll take it. Vinny Pasquantino, 5 out of 5 red. Rare, too. Lubob for the Mets out of 25. Shohei out of 50 rare for the Dodgers, Wonks. How did both the Finest Phenoms come out and both of them were the Reds? Chase Burns and the Sal showed up in the other one. Phillies, Justin Crawford out of 50. Okay. Owen Cassie for the Cubs and Corbin Burns. I like these Finest Delights. Yes, I do. We haven't opened a bad one. We have not opened a bad one. Let's take care of these rookies here. Yeah, it's a good Shohei. Rare out of 50. You slab that up. That's you're doing all right. I'll say that much. Chase Burns, Finest Phenomenons for the Reds. Going to Jordan. Jordan's got it like that. Jordan don't play no games. Scooble and Seymour. I would, Ryan. Yes, I would. If it comes back a Gem Mint 10, yes. I think that's accurate. Tier 1. I've had really good luck. Like, I've sold some Tom Brady's of Finest rare PSA 10. They sold with these, and they sold for more than you would think. CJ Kafis on the rookie. Ronnie Mauricio out of 299 for the Mets. Kobe Mayo out of 99 for the Orioles, going to USMC. And, whoa, Gary Sheffield, 2 out of 10 for the Tigers. Now, that's sick. That's sick, TJ. 2 out of 10, Gary Sheffield. That's nasty. Nice hit.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
He had quite the batting stance. I'll give him that. Old Gary. Old Gare. All right. We are down to Topps Chrome Delight. Good luck. The finale is here. Empty. I bet you that's a card Mister would like to have. That Sheffield out of 10. I bet you that'd be a card Mister like to have. Colson, Montgomery, Max Fried, Cody Freeman, Cubbies, Michael Busch, 50 out of 50. Toronto, Vladdy Guerrero Jr. out of 99. Miami, Otto Lopez, red, 2 out of 5. Mitmaster, we'll take that. Milwaukee, Siegler on the auto. Chase Burns out of 150. Bruh. Bobby Witt Jr., Arenado, Crawford, and Cam Smith. Well, all right. I'm going to do a recap of this. Let me top load everything. We'll do a recap of what we hit. And there's obviously some cards I didn't top load for time's sake. They're going to be. But let me take care of all these numbered cards here. Guerrero out of 99. Bush out of 5. Or no, wait. No, he wasn't out of 5. It was Otto Lopez out of 5. Siegler for the Brew Crew. And Colson Montgomery. Yeah, that Sheffield's nasty. We had 2 out of 5s in this break. Not Dimitri Young. Oh, I know about Dimitri Young. All right, let's do this and you and you. Here, it doesn't matter. We're going to look at all of them. Let's put the 2 out of 5s back to the back here. Right behind. We'll put you right there. All right, let's do a recap of this. Appreciate everybody that's hung out with me this morning / afternoon. Mr. and Mrs. will be on tonight. I'll be back on in the morning, and we'll do it all over again. Hang on. I got some cards to my left over here. All right, recap. We've got Colson Montgomery, Justin Crawford, Kafus, Seymour out of 150, Scooble out of 275 rare, Rodon for the Yankees, Diaz out of 150, Kyle Karros, Yamamoto, Mackenzie Gore, Paul Skeens, Otani, Imai, and Christian Moore, Jackson Holiday, Francisco Lindor short print, Caleb Durbin, Connor Griffin, McGonigal, Swellenback, Keyshaw, and Roki. We had Chase Utley, Mark McGuire, Marcelo Mayer, James Wood rookie out of 350, Skeens out of 250, Condon out of 250, Machado out of 299, Bregman on the logo fractor, 75 years, Fernandez for the Rockies, Kobe Mayo out of 99, Guerrero out of 99, Mauricio out of 299, Kirk out of 99 for the Blue Jays, Skeens out of 150, Owen Cassie for the Cubs, Justin Crawford out of 50 for the Phillies, Lubob Rare out of 25 for the Mets, Chase Burns on the finest phenoms, and Siegler. We had Michael Bush 50 out of 50, Shingson Ko for the Dodgers, Robert Hassel III out of 299, Chase Burns rookie auto out of 150, Dana out of 99, Robert Kalaz out of 10 for the Rockies. That's kind of cool. Vinny Pasquantino rare 5 out of 5, Otto Lopez out of 5 for the Marlins, Gary Sheffield 2 out of 10 game used patch for the Tigers, Nick Kurtz on the rookie redemption auto, and the Shohei Otani rare 5 out of 50 for the Dodgers. I mean, I see a couple. I see some 2 out of 5s too. That's, hey, I mean. All right, folks. Appreciate you very, very much. Again, Mr. and Mrs. will be on not too long from now, a couple hours. And then I'll be back on in the morning, and they'll be back on tomorrow night. Appreciate you.